Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch along. Big up your damn selves in the building as always. Absolute pleasure. Roma versus AC Milan. The lineups on your screen. Roma lineup haven't come out through their official, social media channels yet. So I've kind of gone with the predicted lineup for Roma. Tammy Abraham is injured, unfortunately, so he's not in the side. That Roma team is predicted. It's not the actual confirmed team yet. The AC Milan team is confirmed. That team is released on the socials. And we've got the likes of Loftus-Cheek. We've got Tomori, Theo Hernandez, Big Mike in goal. We got Pulisic. We've got Giroud. We got Leao. We've got a lot of options here. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great game. I don't know if Lukaku's on the bench or maybe too soon for him to start. He only literally just signed a couple of days ago. Like I said, Tammy's not fit. That's a shame. That's the only Chelsea ex-player that's not available for this game is Tammy Abraham. Everybody else is fit. And obviously, Jose Mourinho leads them out as well for Roma. So it's going to be a madness. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm going to take a look at just previously some of the statistics. And if that Roma lineup does come out and what up on screen is incorrect, if anybody knows, definitely let me know. At the moment, I've only got their kind of predicted lineup. They've got a couple of injuries, Roma. Renato Sanchez is out as well. Dybala's out injured as well. So there's a couple of injuries for Roma that probably would have started. I think Tammy Abraham and Dybala had pretty much a strike partnership there going out throughout last season. So a little bit of a shame that he's not available. Dybala's usually a fun one to watch. And Benacer is the only one injured for AC Milan, but I think he's been out since the start of the season. I haven't seen him play any matches as of yet. If I take a look at Serie, I'm going to take a look at where we are in Serie. It's the first Serie watch along that we're doing. I know there's a good game on tomorrow. I think it might be, is it Napoli Lazio? But it's on tomorrow evening. That's after Chelsea, so we won't be covering that one, unfortunately. But I'm going to take a look at where we are in Serie. Just a second. Matisse, thank you and all your Chelsea fans for giving us Milan fans, Pulisic and Ruben. Our appreciation for Chelsea Football Club doesn't go unnoticed. 3-1 Milan. Let's get predictions going early doors. I'm glad you're happy. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad that you're happy with who you've got, because I want nothing but the best for all of these guys on the AC Milan team in terms of our players. I like all of them. And they all could have had different careers at Chelsea if maybe things had gone a bit differently for them. Some of them injuries, some of them just unfortunate timing potentially. But I like all of them. They're all very likable guys. So I do hope they all do very well. I do hope that you win Serie A. I am definitely a AC Milan fan, I guess you could say, for this match. I want you guys to win. I saw Napoli win, which was historic last season. First title they got in a long time, so we kind of got that out the way. If we want a fresh new winner, which we do, I'm going with you guys, man. I want you guys to win it. We've seen Inter win it recently enough. We've seen Juventus win it enough times. Jose Mourinho, yeah, I would love him to do it, but he's got an op. He signed the op, and the op is Lukaku, so I can't in good faith go with that. Tammy Abraham as well would have been nice, but they got a Conference League, so they already got a trophy anyway. So they're good. I think AC Milan, it's your time now to pick up something. So I'm definitely rooting for you guys. To be fair, you guys did win yourselves a league as well with Giroud and Leao and everybody. So it's actually passed around quite nicely in Serie A, recent winners. It's been, if anything, potentially the most entertaining league, I'd go as far to say. Obviously, last season's title race wasn't really that close, but, let's take a look at the points. 2 games played, 2 wins for Milan, 2 games played, 2 wins for Napoli, 2 games played, 2 wins for Inter. So, yeah, everybody's sweeping up. 100% record so far, early days. Napoli won it last year, of course, 16 points clear at the top of the league. They had it wrapped up quite early with Osimhen and KK and all the guys there. Lazio finishing second, Inter in third, and Milan in fourth. Atalanta just outside of that. Roma, Juventus, Fiorentina. It's a mad league, man. You could say there's 8 teams there. 7 teams, let's say, that will have aspirations minimum be in Champions League spots, and most of them push for the league from the get-go. AC Milan winning it the year before. It's obviously what I was referencing, just 2 points clear the rivals Inter, who won it the year before. That was obviously Lukaku's kind of MVP season before I think Chelsea swooped in for him. And then Juventus the year before, and then, yeah, it's Juventus every single year really before that. I don't know how many times they won it in a row, too many times, stretching back all the way to 14-15 season and probably previous as well. So But it's been 3 different winners in the last 3 years. Very, very entertaining league. So fair play. All eyes on Kudus. Yes, I will have the Luton versus West Ham game up on a separate screen. I didn't brand it that way. But I will be watching the Luton versus West Ham game 8 o'clock. Kudus potentially kicking ball there for West Ham. So we'll keep an eye on that one. But the main focus is on Roma versus AC Milan. Pulisic is a baller. Don't sleep on his close control. He scored a great goal. I think it was last week. A little bit of a long ranger, belter. He's one of my favorites, but there's too many. Even in the Champions League draw live reaction I did with Fuad on BR Football, it's very difficult for me this season to go against AC Milan. I want AC Milan to do well. There's a lot of players on that team that I like now. They already had a couple with Tomori and Giroud. Now they've added a couple more. I have to root for AC Milan, but I like Napoli as well. Can we get a Maatsen update? There is no update at this current moment. So if we do get an update, though, I will tell you. But from what I said in the previous stream today and what I'm coming to tell you now is exactly the same thing. There's no update at the moment, but I will ask a few questions behind the scenes, what's going on as well. Unpopular opinion, selling Gallagher to Spurs is a massive mistake. He's one of our best midfielders, the only one that's actually improved. Shameless. I wouldn't say he's one of our best midfielders because I'd rate Enzo and Caicedo higher and Lavia as well. So that's 3. So it couldn't be one of the best for me, but definitely has made good strides in the early part of the season. Has been a lot more improved than previous year. But I wouldn't even say that he's improved because I think that would be a disrespect. He's just doing what he does. Do you know what I mean? To a better level, and he's not taking so many risks. I think with his passing, he's not carrying the ball too much or in dangerous situations. He's not, trying to play these line breakers. He's just keeping it simple, keeping things ticking. Passing it off to Enzo, who's the better passer, passing it off to Caicedo, who's the better passer, making those off-the-ball runs, winning those tackles and interceptions to high up the pitch, doing what he does. And it's great balance. I will say it's great balance for the other two, what he does, but I don't think he's one of the best, and I'm not going to get too caught up in the early season frenzy from the first few games because I do think that will most likely fizzle out once people come back fit. I don't think he'll be starting. Let's see. But a madness today. Lots of drama in the window. Seems like a lot of deals are collapsing as well. Let's see what else is being said in the chat. I've got predictions. I think the poll is up now if you want to get your votes in. Oh, it's not. Let me press the button. That would help. Now you can get your votes in. I don't know if that's actually going through Felix to Barca, but we shall see. Yes, I mean, you could look at this 2 ways. I did say when we signed Lavia, it's a bonus. I'm not saying that I'm not delighted to have him because I am. I think he showed a lot last season that was incredibly impressive. That obviously some of the players that we've signed are yet to show. But Andre Santos was there. I mentioned him many a time. He's now gone to Forest. He played 89 minutes against Burnley, I think in the EFL Cup in midweek. He's not going to play this weekend against Chelsea, obviously tomorrow. I will put out the preview very late tonight. Probably could be even a very late one. It could be, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning because just no time at the moment with deadline day, but it will go out. And yeah, there's Leslie or Kachoku as well. There's a lot of options in that area, but I'm definitely not anything other than delighted that Lavia is here because he's quality. Told you Washington is staying. Is he? Is that confirmed? Not seen that, but if he is, then makes sense. That's what I kind of was hinting at as well earlier on. All eyes on Kudus. Yeah, so we'll be keeping an eye on the Luton West Ham game. Currently, Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher's going up the stairs with the houses and everything that's being spoken of. They're doing their pre-match kind of look over people's gardens and the washing lines and whatnot. It's all very mad over there at Luton. And we're waiting for this Sassuolo game to finish here. 2-1 at the moment. They're winning. 35 minutes to go. Kickoff here for this is 7:45 UK time, so about 43 minutes until we're kicking off. Let's see. Serie A has been very entertaining the last 2-3 seasons. It has, man. We've seen some brilliant title races. Last season, we had 2 Italian teams in the semi-final of the Champions League. We had AC Milan, we had Inter Milan. They're making strides. Napoli was actually the favorite of all the Italian teams to go the furthest. Obviously, they got knocked out by AC, but big strides, man, because it's been a long time since we've seen those teams in the last 4 of the Champions League. So I'm always rooting for Italy to make a comeback, to be honest. Like, they were the best league in the world in the early kind of 20s, late 90s. So if they can, if they can make a comeback, that's fantastic. If they can make a comeback and start showing the same type of prestige on the European stage, I ain't got a problem with it at all. Let's see what else is being said. Is Iceman still on mod? We we need Matson to pull a Wolf of Wall Street. I ain't fucking leaving. We'll see. We'll see. I'm holding hope and faith, but that's all I've got at this current moment. I think yes, it's typical for me that when a player ain't there, suddenly they get underrated. People don't remember what the quality is of the player just because he's not playing at the moment. Lavia is a very, very good player, and he's shown that last season against some of the biggest teams, and that is not going to go amiss around here. Big fan of the player. Origi loaned to Forest. Yes, another player going to Forest. I don't know. It's a madness that they're doing over there. I look forward to the deadline hitting, and then I can actually go through their team properly and see what they have, because they seem to be making a signing every hour. So I can't tell what's going on. And I don't think any of these players that they're bringing in can possibly be available for tomorrow, considering it's meant to be kind of like a deadline on registration for players, I think. But let me know. I don't know what to predict for Forest's team right now, because I have no idea what to expect. So hopefully these guys aren't all available, but then again, they've not trained. So how can they be? Is that Roma team confirmed yet? Let's take a look, because I've only gone with a kind of... Oh, I think it is. I think it is confirmed. Okay, so there's a couple changes to that Roma team that we've got up on screen. Like I said, that was just a prediction. Paredes is starting, not Pellegrini, so we can take him out of this team. A couple of changes. It was a bit late on them releasing that, unless they don't usually do an hour before kickoff. Christiansen is not playing either, so we can take him out. Who else? Spinazzola also not in this team either, so he can be taken out. So it's actually 4 changes what I've got in that midfield 3-4-3. Belotti up front, it will be. I think Aouar is just going to play off Ferrari and Belotti. Haven't seen Roma this season, so we're going to see how their shape is, but it looks like it could be a 3-4-3. Let's see. Okay. And I think everything else stays the same. Centre backs, defense, yeah, goalkeeper. Okay. So let's take a look if the bench is available for Roma. It is. Lukaku confirmed on the bench. Lukaku on the bench for Roma. He probably will get minutes. Lukaku's on the bench. Pellegrini's on the bench. Spinazzola's on the bench as well. Christensen's on the bench. So there's quite a few options there that were in the 11 that I've got on screen. They're all on the bench. I'm going to go through AC Milan's bench as well in a minute. Let me get this up. But Lukaku officially on the bench, so he's involved. So it's just Tammy Abraham we're missing from the party. But it is what it is. You can't get them all. Let's see. Let's get this up on screen now. Okay. Perfect. That's the team. It's just a couple changes. And we move. All right. He loves number 90. I guess if he can't get the number 9, then he wants the number 90. Big up, bro, from San Diego. Cali, big up, brother. Much appreciated. I'm not doing a hate along. There's plenty of other names in the title. You can see there's plenty of other options to play in this match from a Chelsea perspective. So we're very intrigued. Yes, Renato Sanchez is injured. He's not available for this game. Neither is Tammy Abraham. Neither is Dybala as well. Could have had some real mad Roma players in this lineup that would have just balanced out a little bit more, I think. But I think I've got AC Milan as my favourites. I've got them to win the game with their injuries that they've got. Let's see. Big up, even though I'm a Tottenham fan, I appreciate the effort and the content you produce for your fans. Also, anything big upcoming with a Big Six? Yes, lots of stuff coming up with the Big Six, man. We've got a football video that is, well, what is being edited first? I think Sassuolo have just scored. We have the pool table competition, which is absolutely unreal. And It's taken a while, of course, for it to be edited, but I actually am happy with that because when it comes out, you lot are going to be like, okay, fair enough. This was worth the wait. Like the quality of the content is going up. The editing quality is going up. Everything's going up. So it's taking a bit longer, but less is more because when it drops, you're going to be like, okay, this was worth it. The pool table one's getting edited now. That's going to drop. And then the football video is getting edited afterwards. The football challenge that we did outside, going to be brilliant. Quality video to come. And then also we're filming next weekend. We've got a challenge, a food challenge, which Turkish mentioned on the show, food challenge. And then we've got a go-karting as well, which we're filming with GoPros. That's getting sorted next weekend. We're filming that as well. And yeah, so there's a lot coming. There's a lot of fun content coming along with the weekly show. And then FIFA is to be lined up as well soon. A live stream, I think. Hopefully we're aiming an international break on one of the days, so I'll get that sorted. All right, let's see what else is being said. Liao is going to score today. Are you doing West Ham versus Luton? Yes, I am. So I will be watching the West Ham versus Luton game as well. That is on one screen, and then we've got the other game here, the main game for us on the other screen. So yeah, I'll be watching West Ham versus Luton. We'll see what's going on there. Okay, are you going to defend us better on the big six? You got to defend us better. No, not really. Not really. I don't think so. I think I'm doing a great job. I don't think there's much more to say. I'm not going to... The show's already 2 hours. If I argue anymore, it's going to be a lot longer. No, I think we need to be humble this season and, you know, just pick up our points. That's what we need to do. We picked up 1 point in the first 2 games. You know, we're going to get heat for that. You know, there's no escaping heat. We spend the money we spend. You pick up 1 point in 2 games, you're going to get heat. We won against Luton. The team have to perform. That's just how it goes. The team have to perform. There's not really much I can do with 5 people on our necks. Let's see. Right. He's going to be on his... Yeah, I am going to keep an eye on it. Yes, 100%. 100%. So we will be there for that. Is the lineups out for... Let me take a look. If the lineups are out for Luton and West Ham, I think they are. So for West Ham, Kudus is not starting. So I can tell you that now. For West Ham, Antonio's up front. Ben Rama, Paqueta, Bowen in the attack. Ward-Prowse, Alvarez starts ahead of Souček. Emerson, Aguerd, Zuma, and Kufal, probably their strongest back 4. And Areola in the goalkeeper position. This West Ham team, very, very strong. Only thing they're probably missing is the goal is the striker outside of just Antonio. But in terms of the other positions, they're very much stacked. It's a very strong team. Ogbona's on the bench, Creswell, Fabianski, Fornals, Kudus is on the bench, Cornet's on the bench, Danny Ings on the bench as well. He's injury prone, which is why I don't usually tend to count him. But strong West Ham team. Souček injured, got a knock as well, so he's out of the whole lineup. But pretty strong West Ham team. I'd expect them to go there and win, even though it could be difficult. But yeah, madness. All right, let's see what else is being said. So, which player is this? Are you talking about from the last 2 windows? Because I don't think any of the last 2 windows. I don't think in any of the last 2 windows we've bought a player over the age of 25, from what I'm aware of. So I don't. You must be talking about the first window, which would then mean there's more than one. I think Sanchez is 25, Decisive is 25. So that's the only guys that are on the cusp of being 26. But what we're doing is very clear. That's for sure. What we're doing is very clear. Let's see what else is being said. Do you know what? I wouldn't call them all rejects. Like, that'd be a disrespect. I wouldn't call Tomori a reject. I just think he got squeezed out in the end because there was just too many bodies. It's definitely good enough to play for Chelsea, but just too many bodies in the end. Too many options. But yeah, man, listen, they're quality players. They're very good players. Pulisic scored an incredible goal last week. Who did he score against? They were playing against AC Milan last fixture. Torino. They won 4-1. Pulisic got one of the goals. Giroud with 2. Leao with 1. Someone was, sorry, not Leao with 1. Theo Hernandez with 1. Someone was asking me, would I take Theo Hernandez? Theo Hernandez is probably one of the best left backs out there in the world right now. If not, trying to think who's better. Who is better than him? Premier League is starving for left backs at the moment. Robertson's kind of taking a dip. Liverpool fans probably trying to replace him, get someone of a different profile. But in terms of Theo Hernandez, yes, of course, you would take him. You would take him, but he'd cost so much to take out of AC Milan. I don't know how much they would charge for him. It would be ridiculous. So, but he would absolutely shit on what we've got currently for sure. Let's see. What's your thoughts on Brighton's Europa group? I actually haven't seen it. I actually have not seen it. Have they got anyone good? Usually the Europa League draw is a little bit iffy, so I tend to stay away. I tend to stay away from the group stages of the Europa League and also the especially the Conference League. There's some decent teams for West Ham. They got Olympiacos and they got Freiburg, Ajax, Marseille, Brighton. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Do you know what? These are real serious matches to watch. I can't lie. I'll be there. I will be there. Ajax versus Brighton, Marseille versus Brighton. That's a good group. I'm looking forward to that. Rangers got Real Betis, Atalanta got Sporting Lisbon. There's a couple unknown teams in there. Toulouse, Liverpool's group is Liverpool's group is a walk, absolute walk. Villarreal, Rennes, Panathinaikos, Roma. Yeah, it's a mixed bag. Some of the groups are a bit dead, but there's that group there that I've just mentioned for Brighton is probably the group of death, maybe. I'd say out of all the groups, that's probably the group of death. That's the best group. That's the group I'm definitely more interested in than the others. We will be there. I'll be looking forward to that. That's really good. Marseille, I think they've got obviously Aubameyang's there, so Aubameyang will be playing against Brighton there. You've got Ajax, so yeah, that's gonna be a great one. Ajax are a mess this season. They're not good anymore like before, but they got the pedigree, they got the history. They're a big club. They did finish 4th last season in the Dutch league, so they have had a struggle. I think since Ten Hag left, they've been struggling. Then they've obviously been selling a lot of players. Anthony leaves. Kudus now leaves as well. Haller also gone as well. So there's quite a few players gone. I'm taking a look at the Dutch league at the moment where they're sitting. They're currently in 9th, 1 win, 1 draw. Still early days. What is it? How many games played? 3 games played. For Ajax, they've played 2 games. So too early to call. But they have lost a lot of players over the last couple of years. But they always do. It's just whether or not they continue to keep producing, which they're known for, to continue to keep producing talents. Taking a look at this, the kind of transfer activity now. They brought in anybody of any quality. Not that I'm recognizing. Brought in a guy from Akpom. They brought in Akpom from Middlesbrough. Is that correct? Okay. It's a former Arsenal player, I think he is, right? Come from the Arsenal Academy. Was not expecting to see his name on that list. I'm familiar with a lot of these guys. One from Antwerp, Man City under 21s. Forbes has come from their Mets. Dinamo Zagreb, yes, bit sketchy. They've lost Kudus. Shit. They've lost Kudus. They've lost Timber. They've lost Alvarez. They've lost even Calvin Bassey to Fulham. They've lost a lot. They've lost a lot. Yeah, that's rough. Tadic. Oh, geez. They lost Tadic as well to Fenerbahce. Yeah, long season for Ajax. That's wild. I didn't clock it was that deep. I've just been reminded of the madness. I didn't know Tadic had left. That went under the radar a little bit for me. That's peak. Yeah, I get it. Long day. They might not get out of that group. They are making money. Damn. Yeah, they're making money, but they're not getting better. So that's why they're doing Europa League. Long day. Forest, speak on Forest. We'll be speaking on Forest a lot in the preview. They got a whole new 11. I think they've made something like 45, 46 signings since the start of 45 first team. Not just 45 signings, 45 first team signings since last summer. Nottingham Forest doing a lot of business right now. Origi coming in on loan from AC Milan was the latest of what I've seen. I've probably missed a transfer since I've started this stream. Elanga from Manchester United coming in. Chris Wood coming in. A player from Corinthians, 21-year-old centre-back coming in. A player from Bologna for Argentine. I think he's in the Argentine international squad. I'm not sure if I've seen him. No, I don't think he is actually. Central midfielder. And then we've also seen Matt Turner go in, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Tavares on loan from Arsenal as well, another left back. Ola Aina has been playing on that side, but he's obviously signed on a free transfer. Andre Santos on loan, and another right back from Sevilla. I think he was also in the Argentine national team squad. It's a lot of damn players. It's a lot of players. I don't know how many players they've got on their books, but it's a lot. Konate was linked. I don't know if that's Konate. Is that gone? Who was they signing? No, it was the guy from PSV. Another defensive midfielder was also meant to be coming in. They were linked with Ndidi as well. I'm guessing these are just a list of defensive midfielders. They're going to get one, surely not two. But they were linked with Ndidi from Leicester. And then they were looking at a couple of others as well. So I don't know what the latest is on them, but they're doing a madness. They've already got Origi. Yes, exactly. Let's see. Let me see if there's any updates. Nottingham Forest have, oh my God, they've put in 6 minutes ago, they put in an opening bid for another player. I can't pronounce his name, not even going to try. Okay, it's another player. Fabrizio, 6 minutes ago, exclusive. Chalobah not accepting, and Forest could now bid for this defender. So walking away from Chalobah, it seems. Paulinho to Bayern Munich collapsed earlier today as well, which means that Højbjerg to Fulham will collapse, which means Gallagher to Tottenham will collapse, which means I think someone was trying to report that Gravenberch to Liverpool therefore would collapse, but I don't think that's the case. I think that's the only one that will go through because they're all linked. You've got Gravenberch leaving Bayern to be replaced by Paulinho, to Højbjerg to replace Paulinho, to then to then Gallagher to replace Højbjerg. But I think only the Gravenberch deal is getting done there. There's a whole heap of players on the move in that kind of square, and it looks like none of them are going to happen. That's crazy. Mad. Absolutely insane. They now have about 49, 50 players. Where'd they get all this money from? That's what I'm trying to ask. Where does money come from? They survived last season. Now they're really trying to propel themselves up into what, the top 10? Every single time I check my Twitter, Nottingham Forest are getting another player. And I mean literally every single time. Must be how people look at us, to be honest, considering the fact that we sign a whole heap of young players as well. Washington, 29 minutes ago, was kind of confirmed maybe by this source that he's staying at Chelsea. Brewster's minutes are up for grabs. He's gone to Sunderland. So kind of said it in the last stream, would not really make sense to probably have two strikers with one of them injured, with Nkuku injured as the emergency third choice. So they've kept Washington. He's not going to go anywhere. And now we've got him as our bench option at the moment for the striking position. So I'm happy with that. I think we would have left ourselves a bit short if we didn't keep him. And I want to see what he does. He might shock me. Who knows? And do something mad. Let's take a look. Paulinho to Bayern is none of our business, says Grizz. Gravenberch to Liverpool is done. Relax. So Chalobah's completely rejected Nottingham Forest, so he's not going anywhere unless somebody else comes in. Let's see. I think that's it, guys. Can't really see what else is going on apart from what Nottingham Forest are doing in this window. Not really seeing much more taking place. That might be it. Not going to lie. Let's see if I can quickly log in. Okay. That could be it. That could very much be it. Let's see. Okay. Sweet, guys are saying Fab PYS. Here we go. Oh, this is done. This is done. Okay. Let me take a look. Some sort of tweet has gone out. I'm here. Let's take a look. I'm not aware of Tottenham going through with a move for Conor Gallagher, says David Ornstein. So it's Matt Law that reported that. Don't think Fabrizio reported that. I can't remember. But seems like, and to be honest, again, don't expect it to go through. Said it this morning with Sav on his channel. Don't expect Gallagher to go to Tottenham. I think even if we accepted a bid from them, I think he would reject going to Tottenham anyway. If he is going to leave Chelsea, he's going to leave on his own terms in terms of he's going to pick the club that he thinks makes the most sense. He's not just going to just leave just because we're trying to push him. We tried to push him to Everton in January. He didn't go. We're trying to push him to Tottenham. He's not going. I don't think, even if they get a bid. So, yeah, my point is I just don't think we're going to be making that sale. Chalobah, I spoke about West Ham, but again, they've got Ogbonna, they've got Zuma, they've got Aguerd. I don't know if they have a fourth. Who is the fourth? Let's take a look. But they were interested in Harry Maguire, which is kind of why I thought maybe they might come in for a centre-back late in the window. But they've not showed too much interest in the last few hours. They might look at Kelleher as an option back there. I don't know. So, yeah, for me, I don't think even he may not be moving either. So it looks like very little to do left in this window. It seems like that's basically going to be it. 35 million euros. He was linked with all the top clubs. He was linked with all the top clubs. Very similar to another player that was, I think, in the Ligue 1, in the French leagues when we were linked with him. Who did he end up going to? I think it was Fulham. I'm trying to remember the name of the player. Correction on Hudson-Odoi's price. It's 3 million plus 2 million add-ons. This is the Telegraph and the Athletic. Let's take a look. Okay. And that's what we're at. Felix, here we go. Oh, really? Really? Oh, I'm very happy for him. Is that really? It was pinned. It was pinned. It was. It was pinned for a while. And when Fab pins something, it tends to mean that something is happening. And I'm really happy for him. He said on the 18th of July in an exclusive interview, it's his dream to go to Barcelona. They sold Dembele to PSG. If I take a look at the rest of their transfer business, I don't think they've done too much in this window. They obviously brought in Gundogan. They brought in Oriol Romeo as well. Barcelona. Let's take a look at their business so far in this window. They haven't pulled up any trees like they did last year where they was going for everyone. Great, man. Buzzing for him. Buzzing for him. Because he needed to get his move and he was running out of time. I've almost completely forgot about him. They also signed Martinez from Bilbao. A depth option there at centre-back, I'm sure, because obviously they've got Christensen, Koundé and Araujo. Griezmann. What happened to Griezmann? His loan ended at Atletico Madrid. Did he end up going to Atletico Madrid or is Griezmann still at Barcelona? I'm not sure. Let's see. Dembele was sold. Griezmann. Yes, Griezmann was sold for 20 million euros to Atletico Madrid. Kessie sold to Saudi as well. Nicolo Gonzalez is sold as well. Trincao sold. Busquets, of course. Alba leaving on a free transfer. Fati leaving on loan. A lot of wages off the bills here. Dest leaving as well. I think they were looking at trying to move Torres on, but I didn't see any movement on that. And Titi's left as well. A lot of wages off the books for Barcelona in this window. I think they might actually be in a profit. I think they are. They're in a big profit this window. They've raked in about 90 million euros. And for this deal, I don't have any info on. It's a loan deal with no buy option. Clause will be included. Okay, so it's just a straight loan. Verbal agreement reached. No money involved. So again, Barcelona making some money back. So good. Happy for him. Very happy for him. Hopefully he's starting consistently. Cancelo is a here we go. Is that deal done? I think that's actually a good point. I didn't actually catch up on Cancelo. What happened with him? And how much did he go for? And what was the price on that? Because it's not on transfer market. But anyway, goal for Mitrovic. I'm just watching the West Ham Luton game and the AC Milan Roma game, which is kicking off in about 15 minutes. Loan. Okay. Looks like in 4 hours we will know if Matson is staying or not. I hope Gallagher gets sold. Gallagher gets sold though, to be honest, and Chalobah. I don't think Gallagher's going anywhere. I don't think Chalobah's going anywhere either. Chalobah's the most likely. I don't think sorry, Matson, Chalobah, yeah, maybe, but I don't think Gallagher's going anywhere. To be honest, I don't think he's going anywhere. So that's what I would say. My prediction right now, Gallagher won't be going anywhere. And I think Chalobah, unlikely. And Matson would be the one that I'd look at the most, but maybe a loan. But again, he'd have to sign a new contract at Chelsea, go on loan with no option to buy, just straight loan. That would be the best kind of scenario if he is to leave. But yeah, no Kudus in the starting 11. He's on the bench for West Ham. It's Bowen, it's Paqueta, and it's Ben Rama. Same front four that they've been playing. Antonio's up front as well. Ward-Prowse alongside Alvarez. So they're struggling to register Cancelo. Okay, we have 6-7 centre-backs. Is that us you're talking about? Yes, we do. As I said in this morning's video, the squad in the defence is bloated. The midfield is... I think the midfield is got an extra body maybe that it doesn't need. But it's... Yeah, I think the midfield is borderline with us if everybody's fit. Because you've got 4 in Leslie, in Lavia, in Caicedo and Enzo. Then you can add a 5th with Gallagher for 2 spots. Slightly potentially unhealthy. And then you've got 2 10s in Carney and Cuckoo. But obviously now Palmer, I don't think he's played 10 much. But listen, he's apparently recorded as down as that. So yeah, it's sticky. It's a little bit... As Pochettino said, I think he said it in quotes, and I'll speak about this in the preview. As it said on the graph this morning, with the injuries, it's just about okay. When the players come back from injuries, it's too many players. So that's where we're currently at with the bodies and numbers. I think with the current injuries, it's okay. With the players fit, it's probably just about too much. But it's a lot better than what it was. Big improvement. But still more work to do, I think, in January. Need to be moving a couple of players on. What a goal for Mitro. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if all of them end up staying. I think it's a 26-man squad with Chalobah staying, from what I remember. I think if you sell Chalobah or you loan him out, you do potentially then have a 25-man squad with Washington staying, with Gallagher and Matson also staying. I think you've got a 25-man squad. I can't remember if that includes the injuries or it doesn't. Let me take a look. We're very borderline here. Very, very borderline. Cancelo's a here we go, but they can't register. Our squad is bloated completely. Didn't say that he said after the injuries the team is balanced, which I don't get. From the quotes that I read, I think he said with the injuries, the team is balanced. With the injuries, which means the players are injured, they're not available, so it's okay and manageable. When they're fit, it's not the case. It's a bit over the top, is what I remember. Let me see if I can find it. So Pochettino asked whether the Chelsea squad size is right. Maybe with all the injured players. I can't say it's perfectly balanced if they return. So that's what I've said here. Is with the injury players, maybe it's balanced. Maybe it's okay with the injuries. I can't say it's perfectly balanced if they return, but with the players unavailable, it is currently balanced. So with the players unavailable, it's just about okay. With the players back, it's not. That's the quote from Nizar Cancelo. If that's incorrect, then that's just how it's quoted that he's put on Twitter. I didn't listen to the press conference today. And obviously Mudryk is back as well, which is good. It's the only change from the injuries. Yeah, I mean, That's just what I've got quoted down. I didn't listen to the press conference live today. He is staying. Yep, Leslie's staying. That's for sure. There is still one international loan spot left from what I remember. I don't know if Chalobah, he's obviously not going to Bayern Munich now. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is on that last international loan. If they may not even use it. Maybe they'll just leave it for January. I think the window's closed. I don't think he can go to Bayern Munich anymore. The window closed at 5 p.m. for German clubs. So I don't think he'll be going. It's about 27 players, 28 if you count Malang Sarr. Don't count Malang Sarr. So 27 players. Don't even bother counting Malang Sarr. There's no point. He won't be involved at all. And I mean, he won't even be on the bench. Like, it's literally just not even worth counting at this point. You can't add a break clause for January once you cup tie a player. Fair enough, but I don't think we wanted to have a break clause anyway. So if we found out before kickoff that Manchester United were trying to last minute add in a January break clause, then we may have just said, you know what, fuck it, we're going to play him. We're not going to have a break clause. So let's just forget this because well, we want him out on loan. The whole point of loaning Cucurella, you loan him out for the full season. You get the 175k off the wage book for the whole season, and you get the loan fee for the season, and then you deal with that situation next summer. I think that's what Chelsea wanted. They probably felt to themselves, listen, it's not worth giving you a player direct competitor for a few months, and then you come back in January anyway. So we just play you. So I'm not really too bothered. They got a break clause in the Reguilon deal. I don't want no break clause. So I don't think Chelsea want a break clause either. Yeah, he could easily play some under 21s as well, for sure. Brewster is now gone, so that whole slot is just open. But I think he'll be with the first team mainly until at least Broja is back. When Broja comes back, then he might go to the U21s because then we'll have option. We'll have a backup option. He wanted 25 originally. The numbers that I always heard him say was 22 and 23. I don't know if he wanted 25, to be honest, with no European football. But we have done a great job. I agree with you. We've got rid of a lot. So we've done a lot more than I think anybody could have hoped. So yeah. So not annoyed that we didn't get rid of the final couple of players at all. You know, it's not perfect, but it's as close to perfect as you could probably get to. I've not watched him, so if he can play across the front line, I don't think we need anyone to play across the front line anymore now. We've got Cole Palmer who can play across the front, the two wing spots. We've got the other three wingers in Mudryk, Madueke and Sterling, and we've got Ian Maatson who's played out wide as well. And then in the 10, it's going to be the Gallaghers, maybe Cole Palmer, and then Carney's back in 5 weeks anyway. So I think we're fine. We're definitely fine. So I think he'll only be used as a striker. The numbers, I wouldn't say they're calm. I'd say they're slightly over. You definitely don't want as many centre backs, and we don't want as many left backs as we have. We have 3 left backs, and we have about 6 centre backs if everybody's fit. We've got 5 centre backs, I think, with Fofana injured. Humphreys is gone, so it's Disasi, it's Silva, it's Fofana, it's Chalobah, and it's Colwell. So it's too many. It's too many centre backs, but yeah. It is what it is. Could be worse. 27 is all right. But yeah, could be worse. It was a lot worse last year. Can't remember how many we had last year, but that was wild. So yeah, compared to last year. And to be honest, we're probably always going to have injuries. So realistically, as a Chelsea fan, I'm always going to feel like we got about 23 players with 27, available maybe, but we got 23. We're going to have 23 because we've always got injuries. We've always got knocks. We've always got someone out. So you can get away with it, I think, up until January because we always have someone injured. We've got Reece James out at the moment. Carney's out. Nkuku's out. Chalobah was out, meant to be out until, early September, mid-September. So I'm not sure how he would have passed his medical anyway. Pretty sure he's meant to be injured. So yeah, we've always got injuries. So it's not panic stations. Let's see. I would have wanted Maddison or Kudus instead of Palmer, but we got him, so got to back him. We will see. Yeah, Like I said, I feel like we slightly overpaid. But obviously there's deadline day tax or late window tax. There's English tax. There's Man City direct rival tax. There's a lot of taxes. But yeah, I would have been kind of looking at that 35 million mark. But again, yeah, wasn't on my list. Would have gone for a Kudus personally. Would have gone for a Cherky maybe as well. Would have gone for, those were kind of my two. Even Elise was injured and couldn't really play for us currently. He was injured. So yeah, those were my two to look at. But it is what it is. Taremi's deal to Milan failed as well. So he's staying at Porto. That guy just can't move. And I would love to see what he would do, in a top team, in a top 5 league, but he ain't going anywhere. All right, kickoff is not far away. He's presented before the game. The Luton versus West Ham game kicks off at 8 o'clock. I didn't kind of advertise that I'd do it because if it's a dead game, then, I probably won't stay to the full-time whistle. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely covering Roma Milan fully. And that's the one I'm kind of like main focus on because we don't get to watch AC Milan as often. We saw West Ham against us, unfortunately, up close and personal. I also watched West Ham, did a watch-along last weekend against Brighton. And we're going to see West Ham again in the Europa League as well. So I thought, let me focus on the Milan game because I'm only trying to find the biggest games in Europe at the moment. And I've got a little list. I think, let me see if I can tell you which one is the next one up on the list because I jotted down as much fixtures as I could. 16th of September, we have Inter versus AC Milan. So that's something that keep an eye on that. We have Lyon versus PSG as well on Sunday. What time is that? Let me take a look. That's something to keep an eye on. Lyon versus PSG. We might have to be there for that. Is that really this Sunday? It is 7:45 kickoff. Lyon versus PSG. We might have to pull up. Lyon have had a shocking start. 3 games, one point, but they are at home. And then from what I remember, these two teams hate each other, I think. So the atmosphere should be mad. Cherky will be there. Barcola has just made the transfer from Lyon over to PSG as well. But I do want to see that French revolution that's taking place. You got Mbappe, you got Dembele. I think they've signed Moani as well. Obviously, Ramos from Benfica was signed. Who's injured? They've got a lot of injuries, though. Kimpembe's injured. Lee's injured. Nuno Mendes is injured. But yeah, that PSG team might be something to. Skriniar's there, Marquinhos. It's a completely new team. It's a completely new PSG team. So yeah, I might have to be there for that. We already have a double header because it is Manchester United against Arsenal and it's also Liverpool versus Aston Villa. We'll see. We'll do our best. But that looks good. That looks like a good one. Has the deal collapsed? No way. Where did you see that? Where did the deal collapse? Oh, I really wanted that to go through. Because he's not coming to us. And I do like Moani. He's not coming to us, so I was like, he may as well go somewhere. Where did you see that it collapsed? Not in time. Oh, no. Really? That's a shame because I wanted to see him, Dembele and Mbappe because it's like a little bit of a teaser for the Euros. That's a shame. The Euros in Germany. That's a shame. All right, well, they have Ramos anyway. They signed Ramos. They played Asensio as this like false 9 last match, I think. But yeah, that's a shame. They have Ramos, but yeah, I wanted to see him. I wanted to see him Champions League as well. Would have been good. Damn. He's back to Frankfurt. Oh, the 5 o'clock deadline got them. So 5 o'clock deadline in Bundesliga, in Ligue 1. Serie, same as well, La Liga. When's their deadlines? They wanted a replacement. PSG went too late, man. Went too late. I think PSG will be back in for him anyway. They'll be back in for him in January. They won't waste any time because they know once he goes to the Euros, if he smashes it, there'll be more competition. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, these clubs moving late, man. Lateness is not always greatness. So that's the 3rd of September. Then on this 16th, like I said, we have Inter Milan versus AC Milan. Kind of want to be there for that. RB Leipzig versus Bayern Munich on the 30th of September. And that takes you into October. There's a lot of games in October, especially at the back end. You've got Milan versus Juve. You've got Barcelona versus Real Madrid. You've got Inter Milan versus Roma. You've got Napoli versus AC Milan. And you've got Leipzig versus Bayern Munich. And then there's a couple of games in November. But late October, there's a lot. Especially in that weekend, it seems there's quite a few in Serie. Forza Milan. Yeah, we will be there. I want Milan to win for sure. But, you know, it's Jose Mourinho, so I can only root so much because I do like Mourinho. If anything happens with him, that is good. I'm usually always for it, unless he was at Tottenham. That moment there, I had to just put it to the side and say, you know what? I don't care. You're at Tottenham now. We can't wish anything good. Let's see. 1 minute to kick off. We're not far. 15 minutes to kick off on the other. So we're not far. All right, let's get the timer going. Let's get it. Smash up the likes if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. International break is next week. So a lot of videos will be dropping. Not streaming the international games because you know what I'm on. And I'm not on those games. I'm just not on them friendlies. We only do the majors, but we will be there this weekend. Lot of games, a lot of watch-alongs this weekend. Tomorrow will just be the Chelsea game, and then on the Sunday it could be 3 matches, could be 2, minimum 2, could be 3, Loftus-Cheek shaking hands, Leao. Giroud. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. There will have to be goals in this game. There's just no way there won't be goals, man. There's no way there won't be goals in this game. Manifest. Yes, Tammy ACL injury. I want Pulisic to have an absolute trailblazing performance. I want him to cook. I want Loftus-Cheek to cook. I want Giroud to cook. I want Leao to cook. I want Theo Hernandez to cook. I want Tomori. I want all of these men to cook. I want them to absolutely blam, as Toby would say, blam Roma to smithereens. I'm here for it. I want them to win the league. I'm almost an AC Milan fan this season. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm here for this. They have the opportunity to be top 9 points from a possible 9. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Big Mike is here. Bruv, this team is so likable. And they got Chukwueze on the bench, the Nigerian winger that they got from Villarreal as well. I want to see if he comes on. I want to see more of him this season. Very likable team. Very, very likable team. Yeah, man. All right, let me see. Let's put this out on 12 for the stragglers. Okay. We're not far from kickoff, people. We're not far. Let me see if I can send this. I'm hoping I'm not behind. Let me take a look. Okay, we'll see. We will be there. It's on YouTube as well, but YouTube's always a minute behind on everything that they do. Whenever they've got games streaming, Serie are showing the game, but they're always a minute behind. So proper delay on that one. Same with the Bundesliga games as well. There's always this big delay on those games. Okay. The Chelsea Nottingham Forest preview will be coming today, but it'll be probably the early hours of tomorrow morning. I'm just going to put it out ASAP whenever I can, but it won't be at a normal time. But what can we do? It's a lot of content going on deadline day. We go. Come on, let's do this. It's probably kicked off already. Bear with me. I'm going to have to sync my times up. Because it's probably already kicked off and I'm just delayed. Yeah, we've kicked off. So timer's coming up on the screen. We have kicked off. I'm just seeing what the fastest one. Cool. Let's get the timer up. They're just showing the West Ham goals against Brighton last week. That was such a good watch along. I know I missed the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Was it 3 o'clock? It was 3 o'clock. But Arsenal, Man United, we got the goals at the end. But that Brighton West Ham game was everything I wanted it to be. So entertaining last week watching that. You can't really miss any of these: Newcastle, Brighton, West Ham, Aston Villa. These 4 teams, whoever they're playing, if they're playing each other as well, it's always a madness. Always a madness. Their teams are actually too good now to not watch them when they play each other, especially. Got some proper teams in this league. All right, cool. From what I know is the sponsors, the deal's done. So I don't know why we haven't really announced it. Maybe we're gonna announce it. Some people felt like it would be there for Nottingham Forest. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't be, but it is done from what I'm aware of. Two traitors in Roma. Oh dear, that is fake. And I don't even need to check Twitter to know that's fake. And it's a disappointment that you would lie to us. It's a big disappointment. Because usually lies get blocked. All right. And I say usually, but you know, we just can't do it. Just set a precedent. We don't want any fake news, please. 2 minutes gone. 2 minutes gone. The game has kicked off. Roma just in possession. Let's see. On the left-hand side. Shame there's no Nemanja Matic as well. If there was Matic, obviously he was transferred away. But if there was a Nemanja Matic, we'd have another former player in this Roma team as well. Tomori's just dealing with that through ball. Milan playing out from the back. Let's see. In possession at the moment. AC Milan's turning into... They almost went and signed Brewster as well. AC Milan. I think Demazio said there was some sort of link, some sort of interest. I think with what we've given them, and they're thinking, wow, this is like, we could build a Chelsea B team here and we could do very, very well for ourselves. You look at the other players that we've sold in recent years, you know, the Christiansens from the academy, the Livramentos, Lewis Hall's gone as well. If you was to build a Chelsea team of academy, or not even just academy, but Chelsea players that have left that you deem to be of a decent quality, you could build a mad team right now. You really could. Especially even just academy players, to be honest, you could build a mad team. I think they were interested in Mando Broyo as well. I was seeing links to Broyo from them a couple of weeks ago. AC Milan. So yeah, they really did want to do as much business with us as possible. They wanted to do a lot of business. Milan back in possession. Does Milan have a better team than Roma? I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. If all of Roma players are fit, then it's a good matchup because you've got Renato Sanchez is not in that team today. Dybala's not in that team. He's injured. Tammy's obviously got an ACL. Lukaku's on the bench. So depending on how they perform when they're together, could be a lot stronger. But I'd still pick the AC Milan team personally. And this is an AC Milan team that got to the semi-finals of the Champions League last year. They won the league a couple of years ago. So in terms of what they've achieved, it is of a higher level. Obviously, the Roma team won the Conference League. So slowly but surely, Italy are trying to come for their second spot on the coefficient in the UEFA rankings. They're building up some stock. I think it was Fiorentina that got to the final, was it? Or semi-final of Europa League not so long ago. Was it them? I think no, they played West Ham. Was it last year? I think Fiorentina versus West Ham. I think it was last year in the Conference League final. So all of this is just building up the coefficient points again. So It could be a battle between Italy and Spain soon in the coming years. Oh, they're in behind. Go on. Loftus-Cheek. Oh! Oh, my days. What a chance. Oh, my days, man. Loftus-Cheek, and now he's in a bit of a scrap. Oh, Loftus-Cheek. He almost had the opening goal. He picks up the ball from the right-hand side. He goes past 1-2, and then shot blocked, hit his chest, and then cleared. He almost had the opening goal. He just absolutely weaved through that Roma defense. It's great combinations. Almost had the first goal, man. It was a great piece of play. And they're saying that in the chat, maybe it could be a penalty. I don't know if they're going to give it. But what I can say is it was a great piece of play. I don't know if they're just doing checks. If we're going to get some sort of goal here. Sorry, some sort of penalty. He's just checking it. He's going to the VAR. He's going to VAR. I don't know. I personally didn't feel like there was a penalty anywhere there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't see any foul. I think the tackle that was made at the end was a good tackle. Yeah, he got the ball, so I'm not really understanding. He got the ball. It's not a penalty at all. It's a great tackle. Last ditch, but it was a great tackle. It really was. So there's no need to give a penalty there. Jose Mourinho, not happy. Not happy at all, Jose Mourinho. It's a madness. It was a great piece of play. I think maybe Loftus-Cheek, if he had just taken maybe, I don't know, if he had taken another touch, he might have been able to have a clearer sighted goal, but it was quite crowded. It's the it's the goalkeeper. What's the goalkeeper done? It was the keeper. He killed him. Took him out. Did he? Was it not contact after the shot was made? It was a great tackle, but I didn't think the keeper was at fault there. Kicked his shin, right boot on his shin. Damn. Oh, you see it now. Okay, damn. They're going to take the penalty. Giroud's going to take it. Giroud's going to take the penalty. He always bags. Big game player. Takes it, slots it. Top corner. Come on. 1-0 to the Chelsea. 1-0 to the Italian Chelsea. Come on. Proper penalty from Giroud. Right in the top corner. Right in the top corner. No mistake. No doubts. It's a mad moment there. Early days, early dawn in this game. 1-0. And to be honest, it's deserved. They've started the better team. They created that opportunity there. Jose Mourinho is not happy. I'm just seeing what's going on the sidelines. What's going on? They're giving the ball. They're putting the ball in a bag. What's going on? Second ball on the pitch. He puts it right in the top corner. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Oh, my days. Damn. Damn. Early doors, 1-0. What? What is going on here? Please don't be trolling, brother. But I'm going to check that in just a minute. So just under 10 minutes gone, and we've already got the first goal in this game. We've already got the first goal in this game, and it's deserved. Mad. Stonewall pen. That's our team right there. Moani's happening. So just after we were saying that Moani, it didn't look like it was going through, you guys are telling me it's happening now. Let's take a look. Roma just with a throw in on the left-hand side. Fabrizio, he's got the eye emojis. He's got the eye emojis above the tweet from an hour ago. PSG have still small hope to make the Moani deal happen. The only way is by selling Hugo on a permanent deal. Negotiate with Crystal Palace today over a loan deal. PSG were not aware of that and won't approve a loan. It looks like as if it's going to happen. And that's a big transfer. And it has happened. The here we go is given. The here we go has been given for Moani to PSG. 90 million euro package, 75 million euro fixed, and 15 add-ons, 5-year deal. Now completed medical tests. Mad. Done. There's your bomber. There's your bomber of the deadline day right there. That's the biggest deal that will get done on deadline day for sure. No deal will be bigger than that. Moani to PSG for 90 million euros. I think that's probably what, about 75 million pounds. Here's Loftus-Cheek. Out for a throw. Loftus-Cheek is too physically imposing and too good on the dribble to flop in this league. He's like in a league that's known as being a bit slower. He's just got too much balance, too much close control. He's got too much strength as well for a lot of these guys in the midfield he's going to come up against. He's just bodying everybody in midfield. Every time he's just shielding it, rolling the ball around them, carrying it, gliding past players. He's loving life. 80 million is a good deal. We'll see what PSG are on this season. Let's see what they're on in the Champions League. They got Moani, they got Ramos, they got Mbappe, and they've got Dembele as well in that attack. And Asensio. Let's not forget about him. Sounds like a good attack. Fofana included. If you take Fofana out of that Chelsea squad, currently it is 26 players. We've just tallied it up. And that's what I was saying earlier today. If you take Chalobah out and he is sold or he does go, then it does get down to your magical 25. But that's the numbers. 13 minutes gone. That's with Matson included, Washington included. I think there's Washington not in that. I don't think he's in that one, that list. So it's 27, 26, yeah. 13 minutes gone. So West Ham Luton is just about to kick off. I had West Ham to win this game 2-0. I've got this up now. West Ham versus Luton has just kicked off. We'll be keeping an eye on it. See if anything happens. That game's just kicked off. Now, Big Mike back on the ball. AC Milan building out from the back. Curtis is on the bench. He's not starting the West Ham game. The only new debutant there is Alvarez next to Ward-Prowse. Not even making his debut, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know if that's his first start. If he played, no, he started against Brighton. So yeah, Alvarez is in there. Souček is not in the team. Ward-Prowse, Ben Rama, Paqueta, Bowen, Antonio is your front four. 4-2-3-1. Aguerd next to Zuma again as well. Emerson and Kufau in the fullback positions and Areola in goal. So Kudus is on the bench. Danny Ings on the bench. Cornet on the bench. Here's Leao. Leao on the left-hand side. Brilliant play from Leao. Got back. Oh, it should be 2-0. It should be 2-0, man. Fuck. Leao is skinning players on this left-hand side in that number 10 shirt. And it suits him well. Previously, number 17. Absolutely skinned everyone over there. Cut back. Should be 2-0, man. They're bossing it, AC Milan. They're absolutely bossing it. Bossing it. Ball comes into the box. Cleared. Why did Paredes join Roma? I saw someone ask. Didn't join PSG too long ago, did he? Yeah, Luton versus West Ham's kind of like the side game. If something happens, I'll see it. I got it on TV there, but I'm watching the Roma versus Milan game is the highlight, the main event. Seen enough of West Ham in the last few weeks. Kudus is not even on the pitch yet anyway, so when Kudus comes on, we'll talk. Cleared now by Patricio. Trying to hold it up. Loftus-Cheek going in there again. And Tomori as well. That's the Cobham brothers right there. The brotherhood. Winning that duel. Theo Hernandez is going to carry it. Coming inside. Great pass from Theo Hernandez. And he's making a wonderful run. And it's over the top, Theo Hernandez. And he's looking for the penalty. He's looking for the penalty. What's the referee going to give? You know, Theo Hernandez, it was a brilliant run. I don't know if the referee... I don't know. I think is it shoulder to shoulder with Chris Smalling? Yeah, it's a bit soft. You can't give a penalty for that. Can't give a penalty for that. It's soft. Chris Smalling, former Man United player. They're not going to give a penalty for that. Definitely not going to give a penalty. But brilliant play from Theo Hernandez. He started that move and he tried to end it as well. He tried to end the move. Milan only score from pens this season. How many pens have they had? Tell me. I saw Pulisic score a screamer there last week. I didn't see. I guess the Giroud goal was a penalty. Theo Hernandez, I'm guessing, wasn't a penalty. I'm guessing that was a good goal. He scored last week as well. Liao assisted a goal. They've just cleared it. It's not a penalty. Here's Hernandez. Now Tomori. I want to see how Milan fare in the Champions League, because last season, obviously, we had them in our group. When we played them, obviously, they got to the semi-final, so it was a great... When we played them, we beat them twice, AC Milan, last season in the Champions League. To be fair, one of those games, they did go down to 10 men, I think at San Siro, and it was Tomori that was sent off in that game. So it was a bit of an advantage for us. We did play them twice and beat them twice this season. There's another booking. Tomori's just been booked. Speak of him, just been booked. AC Milan this season, they got PSG, Dortmund, and Newcastle in their group. That is going to be mad. That is going to be mad. Belotti, he's fouled Belotti there. He'll feel like he may have got the ball. But yeah, they got the group of death. Group F, PSG, Dortmund, Milan, and Newcastle. I'm going to throw up some different predictions now that we've got this one wrapped up. Who escapes Group F, Group of Death in the Champions League? We had Dortmund and PSG, Milan and Newcastle, PSG, Milan. I'll give you maybe a PSG as well, and Newcastle. I feel like PSG are the favourites to top that group, surely. Maybe I even take Dortmund out as an option. I don't think Dortmund can come out of that group. Lost Bellingham. Yeah. I've given all the options with PSG. Given all the options with Newcastle, with Milan, Dortmund. Let's just say Dortmund and PSG. Final option. Get your votes in. Predictions on that poll. Group F. Group Death. Group Death. I've got Dortmund as one option with PSG because I don't think Dortmund will get out of that group, to be honest. I think they're the weakest team probably in there. But Newcastle's debut season, so they might not get out as well. They might just get shook from the Champions League and fall. Anthony Gordon versus Hakimi. Brother, we will be there for every single damn game in that group. I am watching every game. I want to see Mbappe at St. James's Park versus Trippier. I want to see, you know, Liao versus Liao at St. James's Park. Brother, we will be there every fucking game. I am buzzing with that group. That group is so gassed, and rightly so. That group is going to be unreal. We got Mawani, we got Hakimi, we got Mbappe, we got, bruh, that group is going to be mad. Just the matchups don't make no sense. It's some FIFA shit right there. We got Pulisic, we got Loftus-Cheek, we got Giroud, we got Tomori, we got Liao, we got Isak, yo, Gordon and Almiron and all these man. Oh, could have been 2. Could have been 2-0. Pulisic. This close, Pulisic, to making it 2-0. Dan Burn versus Mbappe is hilarious. Bruv, we will be there. So close for Pulisic making it 2-0. What a save from Patricio. It's a brilliant cross in. I think it's from Theo Hernandez, and it's Pulisic with the shot, point blank range, but it's straight at the keeper. But it's a brilliant save from that range, man. Could have easily been 2-0. Milan are dominating first 21 minutes. They're absolutely dominating. Corner for Pulisic. Ball in, headed by Tomori over the bar. I'm at AC Milan. I'm AC Milan, bro. I can't wait. That group is going to be crazy. Dan Burn versus Dembele. Don't forget Dembele's at PSG. It will be Dan Burn versus Dembele. Or it will be Lewis Hall versus Dembele. Bruv, that group is on the most smoke. We will be there. What a group. I'm not missing a game. If they're playing, they'll be playing at the same time. I'll be covering both games. I'm not missing a single game out of that group. Every single game in that group, all 6, I'm watching all of the games. I don't give a damn. I'm there. I'm sold. Every time they're on, I'm on. Newcastle's best player, Lewis Hall. It's an unbelievable group. Ball in. It's an unbelievable save. And he's hit that on his shin there over the bar. That was probably Roma's first chance. Hour from Leon with the opportunity there. Tomori now back in possession. Milan. Bruv. TNT, bro. If they want me to present, I'll be there. Juan Mata is closing on a deal. Where's he going? J-League. Okay, fair enough. Tottenham explored the move for Conor Gallagher, but it was pending Højbjerg leaving. That's now off. So yeah, everything's off. Everything off, guys. That whole square that I spoke about. Gravenberch leaving, Paulinho going in, Højbjerg going to Fulham to replace Paulinho, Gallagher going in at Tottenham to replace Højbjerg. All of that off. He's staying. No movement. No movement on Gallagher. He will stay. No surprise. All good. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that. We got rid of Lukaku. That was the only thing I needed done. We got that one done, so everything else is calm. No one's not. Someone would have to pay a lot of money for Gallagher, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? I don't want us to sell him on the cheap. Someone's got to pay money now. He lives to fight another day. He lives to fight another day. I commend him, man. This guy is fighting for his spot at Chelsea. He is fighting, literally fighting for it. The amount of players we're bringing in this position, he will not let go. He's had a good start to the season. Let's see if he survives. It's kind of like a little game right now that he's having. It's good. If he survives, it's because he's playing very well, because he can't play poorly and survive, that's for sure. So, Liao versus Hernandez, true warrior. Yeah, man, that's a warrior right there. Ain't nobody fighting for their place at Chelsea more than Gallagher right now, man. That man is fighting. That man is fighting. Just signed Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia, you know. That's a proper fight right there. 25 minutes in, Roma coming forward. Try to play the ball. At what point is Lukaku going to come on for this team? I want to see it. Roma keeping possession. Hazard to Antwerp. Will be playing in the Champions League. I don't know, man. He sounds like he wants to retire. Here's Pulisic. Pulisic back on the right wing like he was in the Dortmund days as well, which is mad to think about. Yeah, not quite. But Pulisic's back on the right wing. We was obviously at Chelsea so much kind of obsessed with playing him on the left wing. He wasn't really working on the right wing in the Premier League, but he's back to where he's playing at Dortmund on that right. Lukaku on the bench. West Ham did have a chance. Ball was whipped in. And Ben Rama had a shot wide of the post. Very wide of the mark. Make sure you smash up the subscribe button if you haven't. We've got a lot of games coming to you this weekend to make up for missing Newcastle versus Liverpool. Super Sunday is going to be insane. We will be there for potentially 3 games, but minimum 2. Liverpool versus Aston Villa, we will be there. Arsenal versus Manchester United, we will be there. And then Lyon versus PSG, we might be there. We might also be there. Luton come close. How many players did you give to AC Milan? Over the last couple of years, we've given them Tomori, we've given them Giroud, we've given them Pulisic, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and I think that's it. No? Just 4 players, you know. It's not that bad. It's not too much. Here's Leao, left-hand side. Go on. Shot blocked. Leao or KK, bruv. One of them left wingers at my club would have been nice. Now I've got to hope that Mudryk becomes something close, because one of them 2 left wingers, that was kind of the plan in my head. That was the plan. And I had a slight preference to KK because he was moving mad last year, to be fair to him. But yeah, Leao's cooking in this game, man. But yeah, KK was my preference. Ball comes into the box, headed away. It's crazy that they got rid of Nesta. And obviously a lot of the recruitment. Oh, Barkley almost scored. I'm seeing it. Turn. Barkley, shot, wide, nowhere near the target. Let all those guys go who did great recruitment and then still actually did great recruitment after the Torlini signing. I thought the kind of rumours and murmurs were that AC Milan were kind of going downhill when they got rid of, not Nesta, sorry, Maldini left. Maldini left and all these guys. And we were like, you know, looks like the fall of AC Milan maybe in a recruitment standpoint. But they've had a great window. Here's Pulisic. Ball across, cleared away. It was always going to take one of these teams capitalizing on some of the talent that goes kind of under the radar in England. And these top clubs are letting go of some decent players, you know, not the McTominays, but some decent players are leaving. They've capitalized. And they're here. We're 15 minutes, almost 16 minutes into the Luton game against West Ham. So, who scored? The goal was from Giroud. The goal was from Giroud from the penalty spot. Penalty won by Loftus-Cheek. I'm guessing Dubois is absolutely losing his mind on Twitter. Milan have scored 7 goals this season so far. Former Chelsea players have been involved in 6 of those goals. Giroud 1, Lukaku 0, people are saying as well. Lukaku watches Giroud score from the bench. This is the best day of my life, people are saying. Mad. Crazy. Oh, good. He's put trust in Pulisic. Allowed him to be the free roaming playmaker. Stefano Poloni. That floats through the middle and to the left, and it paid off. So sometimes does he float to the left, you're saying? Sometimes he floats to the left. Obviously, I'm only seeing him on the right. Pellegrini's coming on for who in this team? I'm not sure. But yeah, Pellegrini's coming on. So sometimes he floats to the left. Yeah, I think Hazard's going to retire, to be honest. I do. Oh, chance. Bowen. He's taking it wide. Corner for West Ham. Corner. Shooting opportunity kind of just left him there. Yeah, I think Hazard will retire as well, to be honest. I do. Of course. I know what the people want. I know what the people want. And I know what the people deserve. Ball into the box, cleared away. 31 minutes gone. It's taken a bit of time to get into our European watch-along bag because there's been a lot of transfer news and it's been a lot of hectic movements at the club. But now the transfer window shuts today and we can focus on the football at last, which means we're going to cover more games. They're looking for Pulisic. Can't quite keep it in. I want this second goal for AC Milan. I want this second goal for AC Milan. I really do. I'm here for it. But yeah, Man City, I'm just looking at the group stages in the Champions League. I think Man United and Bayern Munich should qualify from Group A. Bayern Munich definitely. Man United maybe might flirt with Galatasaray there, but it depends how they do in the away game. But I expect Man United to get through just about if they even scrape it. Group B, anyone's bet after Arsenal with PSV, Lens, Lens, and then you've got obviously Sevilla, so anyone's bet there. Napoli, Real Madrid, I'd expect to come out of Group C. Group D, you got Inter, Benfica, Salzburg, Real Sociedad. That's actually quite a tight group. Benfica have lost some key players over the last 12 months. Atletico will definitely come out of Group E. Probably be Lazio as well, maybe. Final word of champions last year. Tomori's fuming. Tomori's always fuming. Here's Tomori on the ball. Big Mike is going to clear, launching it forward. There we go. Down the right-hand side with Pulisic. Loftus-Cheek. So much confidence. You can see it oozing through Loftus-Cheek in this game. Created the foul for the penalty. He just seems to be suited very much. He's very much suited. It's too physically imposing, man. He's just running a wreck in that midfield. Look at him. He's the reason they get the ball back. And now they've got Leao cutting back in, chopping it back on the outside. Leao. Oh, this team are so good to watch, man. AC Milan. So good to watch. They're cooking something, man. Sarri's cooking something with Lazio. We'll see. Wow. Oh, Leao's chopped him up there. Absolutely chopped him. Chopped them up. But yeah, Loftus-Cheek's living life. He's got a booking. But he's living life out there today. Let me just... How is that a booking, man? My days, this referee is moving mad. He puts his arm out to shield, and they've suddenly given him a booking. My goodness. Leao is just too strong, too quick, too skillful. He's too problematic. He's too good for that defense, bro. He's ripping them. Every time he gets on the ball, he's causing too many problems. They can't deal with him. He's a Premier League winger. He's built like one. Here he is again. He's just toying with them, man. Absolutely toying with them. Way too quick. Red card coming soon. Yeah, Loftus-Cheek's got to be careful now. He's got to be careful because he's on a booking. He can't take Too many risks. Ornstein tweeted 12 minutes ago, Cancelo, Felix moves to Barcelona done. Cancelo joins from Man City, while Felix moves from Atletico Madrid. Both straight loan deals, no options to buy. Good deals for Barcelona, to be fair. Very good deals. Managed to get themselves two, in my opinion, very good Portuguese players there. And they haven't paid a penny apart from the wages. And the wages will be high. But yeah, I think that's good moves. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Barca now with those two players. And we got that El Clasico game in September to watch as well. Late September. Loftus Cheek. That's a free kick. No. Okay, cool. He's not appealing. They won it back. They win the ball back so quickly. Oh, I think he should have played it to Leao, man. But yeah, AC Milan get the ball back so quickly. They're too physically imposing on this Roma team. They're just bodying them every time. Anytime there's a little 50-50, AC Milan are coming out on top. All the duels, they're winning in midfield. Every single one of them. They're quicker than them. They're stronger than them. They're better than them technically. They're dominating in there. That Roma midfield is looking very weak right now. Here's Leao, left side. Oh, referee's not going to give him the free kick. Played it down the line now. Belotti back. Roma just going to have a bit of possession. Chalobah on loan to Tottenham, man. Give it a fucking rest. Jesus Christ. Exclusive. Tottenham approached Chelsea to ask for Trevor Chalobah on loan. No green light from Chelsea. Difficult deal to do. Difficult due to rival plus formula of the deal. Complicated deal whilst Forest still trying to make a permanent deal happen. Chalobah, bruv. They can fuck off. We do not do loan deals with Tottenham. We don't even do business with Tottenham. They can fuck off. They're so cheeky, you know. They are so cheeky. Who do they think they are, even knocking on our door for such nonsense? Why would we give them an upgrade on Eric Dyer and Sanchez? Why would we do that? Fuck off. Absolute idiots. I'm going to have to tweet. Remember when they didn't sell us Modric? Bruv. Chelsea at the moment saying no to Chalobah to Spurs. Yeah, that's an absolute no. That's an absolute no on every single level. You do not do business with Tottenham at all. You do not do any business with Tottenham. If they want Chalobah, they need to come and pay for him, and they need to come and pay about 50 million. I ain't even playing with you. Deadline day, rival tax. There's deadline day tax. Then that's 10%. Then we got rival tax. That's another 10%. Then we got Daniel Levy tax. Another 10%. Homegrown tax. Another 10%. English tax. Another. Even though that's the same thing, giving you another 10% anyway, brother. They better come pay 50 million plus add-ons, and that's just to start talks. 50 million upfront, add-ons achievable, brother. If you want Chalobah from us, you better come and pay the most. You better come and pay the most, or you can stick with your Eric Dyers and Sanchez's. I don't give a damn about this. Is not about squad depth now and about pure profit. This is Tottenham. I'm sorry. Certain clubs you don't do business with. If you're proper Chelsea, you don't do business with Tottenham. Find another club to sell him to. He ain't getting nothing from us. These men are trying to get a dry loan. I ain't even hear nothing about a fee. Even if I did hear a fee, that fee better be 30 million. 20 million minimum loan fee. Yeah, full wages, bro. Extortion them. Here's Leao on the left-hand side. 5 minutes till half-time. Still 0-0 in the Luton game. Ball's going to come in. Leao, cut back. Oh, somebody's got to be there. Oh, it's a clean strike on goal if somebody's waiting on the end of that ball from Leao. What a chance. Nobody on the end of it. If Gallagher improves his tackling, he could be a lesser Kante that can score. I don't want to put them in the same sentence because it's just not even a thing. But yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, no. I don't even want to put them in the same sentence at all, to be honest. Why do you not have the same energy for Arsenal? What are you talking about? Oh, because, well, I mean, Tottenham, there's something about Tottenham. Arsenal have always done business with us. So, you know, when we wanted Ashley Cole, William Gallas, you did the swap. When we wanted Giroud, you gave us Giroud. You know, we've given you Petr Cech, we've given you William. You know, we do business. I don't know why we do business, but we do business. And I don't have any animosity towards you in terms of business. But in terms of Tottenham, they can go fuck themselves. Because every time we wanted someone like Modric in the past, Luka Modric wanted to come Chelsea, and they blocked the move and then sold him to Real Madrid for cheaper. So I said, cool. You want to play dirty? We can play dirty. So we don't do business with Tottenham. It's a rule. It's a rule. Yeah, they're going to have to hold that. Yeah, Arsenal have been giving us some good players, man. And they've been taking some old timers off of us as well. So we appreciate that. We're always happy to do business with Arsenal. More than you can believe. You guys do. You come in and you sign Kai Havertz for 65 million. Of course, we're going to do business with you. Yeah, you more than you can believe. Yeah. 65 million for Kai Havertz. We will do business. And we will continue to do business. We've got more players for you soon. Come. But Tottenham, no. They can get stuffed. Screw them. And screw Daniel Levy. That's what this is really about. Screw Daniel Levy. He ain't getting no help. Screw that man. He ain't getting shit from us. They're going to find someone else. You can get the hell out of here, man. I don't even give a damn. Yeah, man. Screw them. I hope they get relegated. I hope they get relegated, and then they get relegated again, and then they get relegated again, and then they get relegated again. That's what I hope. Luton are coming forward. Oh, Theo Hernandez. Cut it back. Cut it back. Cut it back. Oh, my days. He just kept going and going and going and going. And it's difficult because he's going at such speed. But if you just keep an eye on Pulisic, Pulisic is open. He's open. For about 3 touches of this stride from Theo Hernandez, Pulisic is wide open. Oh, my days, man. The amount of clear-cut opportunities AC Milan could have had with these cutbacks off the left. Some proper, almost tap-ins, but here's what it is. Here's what it is. Ball's going to come in from AC Milan. Corner, Pulisic, I think. Swift, that's cleared away. Oh, dear. Deary me. Yeah, man. AC Milan could easily be 2-0, 3-0 up. No goals in the Luton West Ham game. Thank God I didn't make no graphics for them. Thank God I didn't make no thumbnail for them. Thank God we didn't take up space in the title for them, because there ain't no goals in that game. There ain't no goals in that game. They do not deserve. Room temperature football IQ from Theo. I sympathize a little bit because he is going at mad speed, and when you're traveling, when you're running at that speed, it's difficult for you to assess everything around you because you're just. But this is what top level football is always about. You know, you got to be able to do it, especially for a fullback of his quality. I was expecting to make that cutback, so a bit disappointing because Pulisic's just chilling there in acres of space. If he makes that cutback, I think it's 2-0 personally. I think it's 2-0. But yeah, couple minutes to go, halftime. When it's halftime, I guess we'll just keep an eye on the Luton West Ham game. May as well. Then that will take us into the second half when they're halftime. Take us into the second half here. So perfectly balanced. Can't wait. When's the Champions League kicking off, guys? When's the first dates? Anybody know? How many weeks away till Champions League kicks off, man? Let me see if I can. I'll probably be able to find it actually myself. No, this is all qualifiers. Come on. 7th of June. September the 19th. Okay. So after the international break. Cool. We will be there. Ball into the box. Cleared away by Luton. Set piece for Roma. Set piece for Roma now. Ball in, headed away. I hope Kudus comes on second half. Shot wide of the post. I hope Kudus comes on second half for West Ham, man. I want to see something different. Yeah, for sure, man. And as well, he should be reluctant, for sure. He may want to be here, but you still have to also weigh up your career versus you wanting to play for Chelsea. If you don't do that, you get fucked. Trust me. Like, if you just have this whole, I want to play for Chelsea, but you don't have an actual clear pathway of actually realistically playing, then all you're going to end up is just some washed player on loan to Bristol Rovers every single year, or out on loan to, I don't know, whoever. And you're not gonna make a career for yourself. You've gone from potentially being a Premier League level player, top 5 league level player, making good money, looking after your family, to playing League 2 now, and it's getting a bit sticky icky, and sometimes you're a free agent. It's life change quick. Where's Josh McEachran these days? Still kicking ball. He was such a talent as well. I don't even know. Oh, there he is. Josh McEachran. Who does he play for? He plays for Oxford United. 30 years old. Classic example. What a player he was in the youth teams. Josh McEachran was looking like a baller. He was looking like Chelsea's Jack Wilshere. And that's a compliment, because Jack Wilshere was a baller. Apart from the injuries. That game against Barcelona, I'll never forget, the Emirates, that guy balled out. But McEachran, bruv, another one. Just ended up falling by the wayside. Oxford, I don't know where they are. Smells like League 2 to me. It is. Oh, it's League 1. Oh, okay. Top of the league. It's been how many games? 5? Good luck to you, brother. I hope you make it to the Championship. I thought they were in League 2. Not bad. Exeter, Bolton, Lincoln. That will do. But even still, not Premier League. So, yeah, he's 30 years old. Time flies, man. Masunda was just loads of injuries, to be fair to him. Just bare injuries. Bare injuries, man. But, yeah. Yeah, not much from Roma first half, you know. I'm not going to lie. They might have to bring Lukaku on, because I'm not seeing much. But they're missing Dybala. And that was kind of the link. Joining up the midfield from the attack. Dybala was the one that had a bit of flair, had a bit of sauce. Come with a little bit of character on the ball. And he's injured today, so it's been a bit disjointed between the midfield and the attack. I'm not going to lie. It's not been great. Half time now. Half time, 1-0. Milan should be 2 or 3-0 up, to be honest. What can we do? West Ham getting closer. Shot blocked. Luton are defending for their lives, man. They're so fucked. They are defending for, I'm telling you, bodies are flying at Luton Town. Alvarez took a shot, and I must have seen about 3 bodies just put their whole life on the line to block that shot. They are starving over there. They are just trying to stay alive, man. I hope they can get some points somewhere, but at some point it feels like West Ham are going to break them down. They got too much quality. They are dominating the ball now, and they're kind of just picking their passes out, and I feel like they got too much quality to not take the lead at some point in this game. Lovely 1-2. Look at this. Here's Paqueta. Emerson down the left. He's actually going to put it in. Back stick. Whoa! It's 1-0. It's Jared Bowen. on the back post with a beautiful... This ball from Paqueta is absolutely exquisite. It's just perfect. It's so dangerous. The goalkeeper can't come for it. It's bending away from him. So he's kind of curling away from him. So he's coming outwards. And it's crazy because he had Emerson Palmieri on the overlap, and I thought that he was going to pick him out and just play the simple ball. But Paqueta on his weaker foot, maybe this is why Man City wanted him. That delivery is nasty and it's undefendable. It's absolutely undefendable. Alvarez there passing out to him. Paqueta, brilliant pass. If De Bruyne does that, you speak on it. Goalkeeper, I think it's straight at him, but it's too close. And it's just hit him and gone into the side, netting of the goal. That pass from Paqueta is perfect. Bowen can't miss the target from there. 1-0 to West Ham. And we were just saying it, man. They're clinging on for dear life. They were surviving. They was doing everything to try and keep this at 0-0. But West Ham have taken the lead, man. Too much quality. Too much quality. If they're going to get points, it's going to have to be against Everton and them, man. It's going to have to be against Everton and Wolves and all them teams. Because when it comes down to the top 10, they're going to get blammed. They're going to get absolutely bammed and plammed. Let me see this. West Ham. Who have Luton played this season? They played us. They played Brighton. Yeah, it's been a tough start. They need some easier fixtures. I'm not going to lie. They need some easier fixtures. Very tough start for Luton so far in the Premier League. They got Fulham away next. Wolves at home. They must win that match. They must. Exeter in the cup. Of no use to them, really. Everton away after the Wolves at home game. They need to pick up them points there. If they lose both of them games, they're finished. I can't lie. They're finished already. If they lose at home to Wolves and they lose away to Everton, they're finished. They're finished. Relegate them. Finished. Absolutely finished. They have to pick up something in them games. And I'd say they need to win one of them games, to be honest. Need to get 3 points on the board somehow. Because they don't get any easier. You got Tottenham at home. Long day. Forest away with the spending that they've had with the players they got coming in. Long day going to the City ground. Aston Villa away. Long day. Liverpool at home. Long day. Man United away. Long day. Bruv, I'm racking up L's for Luton on this list. Oh my days. Every game looks difficult for them. Every game is long. Arsenal at home. City away. Nah, they're finished. They have to pick up points against Everton and Wolves or it's finished. It's lights out. Lights out. Don't even bother. Just enjoy the season for where it is. Enjoy the atmosphere and just prepare for life in the Championship next season. I'm telling you, they must pick up them points or it's over. It's finished, man. Because them teams there is too much. It's too much. Too much quality. How are they meant to defend against Diaby at Villa Park? Watkins, Bailey, Tielemans, Douglas Luiz, Ben Rama. Sorry, not Ben Rama. Buendia, McGinn. How are they meant to deal with that? That's just not fair. What do you want them to do? Forest. Even Hudson-Odoi might have to spin the block. With Gibbs White. Yeah, it's long. It's long. Very long. I fear for them already. Ball in. Headed over the top. I don't know how much Forest have spent. Let me take a look. If there's any news, let me know. I'm not expecting nothing from a Chelsea standpoint, so I won't be doing any sort of deadline day stream towards the end of the window in terms of the, up until the deadline. I won't be live because there's nothing going on. I'm going to focus on the preview. It's a dead day for Chelsea. It looks like a dead day now with Amrabat already gone to United as well. I don't think Man City are doing anything else. It's Moani day for PSG. Tottenham are wasting their time inquiring. Forest have spent 69 million. It's not that much, really. Like for a Premier League team, that's kind of standard. West Ham spent like 200 last summer. It's just the amount of players. They just get a lot of players. But to be fair, up until this point, but that is old. To be fair, that's old. That's from last updated probably maybe this morning. So they haven't taken into account the deadline day action. So I don't know. They probably spent over 100 million now. So we'll see. You probably spent over 100 million. Brennan Johnson money. Yeah, Brennan Johnson money as well. That was a lot. I can't believe Tottenham actually paid 45 million for him. That was mad. Is he even going to start? Where does he play for them? Because right wing Kulusevski, Ted Madison, lefty ain't playing left. So where's he playing? Where's Brennan Johnson playing? It's just squad depth, innit? Well, listen, I'm glad we got Cole Palmer for 45 and not Brennan Johnson anyway. I'll tell you that. I'm happy with that. If that's what it was going to be, then I'm glad we got Cole Palmer instead of Brennan Johnson. I'll take it. I'm taking a look at that penalty incident again. 45. 47.5. That's what it was. Okay. Yes, Midway. Look after my brother. Look after him. Midway, look after. Look after Felix. Look after my boy. Especially them Champions League nights we'll be watching. No, I don't think any exits, guys. Unless Matson goes on loan to Burnley and he signs a new deal, but I don't know. Yeah, man. Look after my boy. I want nothing but the best for him in his career, man. Honestly. I really want João Felix to make it. I really want him to make it, man. Shut the haters up. Smash up that likes if you haven't. We're just watching Luton have a couple of opportunities there as they try to improve upon their situation, but it just bobbles wide. It's not good. Madness. Straight madness. Matson staying. Yeah. Who's put that out? No movement then. Mitrovic hat-trick. Bro, it's too easy, man. It's too easy. What's going on? Might not be true. All right. Matson better stay, I swear to God. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. I'll put up with a little bit of a bloated or a little bit of an overbaked team until January. Go again with some of these sales. Go again. Matson to Luton on loan. Don't send him to Luton, man. Don't even send him to Luton. Don't send anybody out there. It's not worth it. Don't send nobody can save them. Don't send nobody to Luton. Unless you don't have any hope for them, like a Malang Sarr or something. Don't send nobody out there. Don't send nobody. I can't even express my. Don't send nobody out there. Barcelona is kind of like, in theory, in my head, the perfect club for Felix in terms of the way that they play traditionally. So if he flops there, we might be screwed. I can't lie. We might be finished. So we need him to absolutely cook at Barcelona now. I need him to cook out there. There's no excuses, brother. Please cook to your heart's content. Please get yourself fit and cook like crazy, man. Your stocks need to go back up because I don't think there's much left after this for you. You might be in Saudi after this. You might be in Saudi after this. So I need you to cook. It's your last chance, bro. Here's Paqueta on the transition. Left-hand side finds Ben Rama. West Ham looking for a second before half-time. Ben Rama is going to go around the outside. He didn't have a solution. He did not have a solution. He did not have a solution at all. Bournemouth low-key making good signings to finish 12th to 15th. yeah, I don't expect Bournemouth to be in any bother in terms of the relegation. For me, it's between Wolves and Everton for that final spot. I think Sheffield United and Luton are going down. I think Sheffield United might maybe put up a better fight, but I think them two are going down. Headed in. Everybody above are just spending too much money and bringing in too much quality. Europa League level quality. I'm seeing like even Nottingham Forest there bringing in Origi. Origi's a very good striker for a team like Nottingham Forest. You know, some serious qualities coming into this league, man. That's only just to finish top of the bottom half. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Burnley, yeah, Burnley could struggle. They could struggle. Yeah, Paquette is good, man. He's doing well. He's playing a lot better in this game. Last season was kind of strange. Sometimes they play him deeper. But in this 10 position, he's thriving. He's definitely thriving in this 10 position. He's got freedom to just run the game. And they just got the protection behind him with Alvarez, Ward-Prowse. So he doesn't have to worry too much. Yeah, he's balling out. He's balling out. Half-time in the game at Luton. 1-0 to West Ham. Brilliant goal. Brilliant ball from Paqueta. Who do we think would have been the better buy for Man City then? Paqueta or Matisse Nunes? Like, I'm going to run a poll now. Because obviously both of them were, you know, when Matisse Nunes ended up going. And PSG and AC Milan have won that vote. And I agree with that. I think Newcastle might get third. But I do think I'm going to go with my boys AC Milan to come out of that group with PSG. Who would have been the better player Man City? Let's not even talk about price, because obviously for price, Paqueta was way overpriced. But let's just go purely based on the player profile and the player ability. Who would have been the better player? I want to see what the poll's going to say. It's going to be interesting. Could be quite close. Forget the price. Just if you had to pick two players, which one are you taking for Man City? Nunes is more versatile. Paqueta would have been a better at cam. But the thing is, weren't they looking for an attacking midfielder though? Because, I mean, to be fair, maybe not, because Phillips is not really going to play much, is he? Looks like they want him gone already. So you've got Phillips not really involved, Rodri, Cover, and then one of the centre backs coming in there. Whether it's or maybe a Rico Lewis tucking in, or Stones, or whoever. So yeah, Matisse Nunes kind of gives you another option. And then if you go to the attacking midfield position, you've got Foden, you've got De Bruyne, Bernardo. You could argue you need maybe another body there. Obviously, Alvarez kind of tucks in there. Yeah, this should be okay. Should be okay. Just about. Add McAllister. I thought McAllister would have been perfect for Man City. And at that price, with that release clause as well, I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for him. Very surprised they didn't go for him at that price. Maybe they didn't know about the release clause, but that release clause was very good. Very cheap. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for him. Lukaku is still on the bench, hasn't come on. If he comes on, we will let you know. Second half is about to kick off. I haven't seen him warming up or anything. Roma need to drastically improve because they've been very disjointed from the attacking midfield in the first half. But Roma they can't compete with Milan right now physically and technically. They're just not good enough to be able to handle Loftus-Cheek in the midfield, who's dominating the midfield, running the midfield. Pulisic running the right wing, Liaus ripping it up on the left. Those three players in particular are smashing it right now. Theo Hernandez is making some great runs down the left, some better decision making. At times would have probably given Milan a second or third goal. They're ripping it up down the left in particular. Pulisic came close from a chance that came from the left. Great save. So I think it's only a matter of time before they get the second goal if they keep playing how they're playing. And they'll wrap this game up. They'll wrap the game up then. Let's see. Second half about to kick off. Just get the timer going. I want to see goals, man. Second half, I want to see some more goals. They deserve to be winning by some more goals. Played well enough to be ahead by 2 minimum. Jose Mourinho. What has Jose Mourinho got in the tank for this game? What has he got? I wonder if he's capped a little bit. He's won a trophy with them. Cool. Don't think they have the potential to win a league. Maybe can win an Italian Cup, but that team is not ready to be anywhere near a league title, Roma, at all. Maybe get them back into the Champions League. Probably try and win the Europa League, I think. Win a cup, win the Italian Cup, try and get them back into the Champions League. That's probably as much as he can do. I think after that, he's probably capped off with that team. Because ain't nowhere near going for the league with this side. They got a couple of injuries, to be fair to them, but even still, I don't think it's anywhere near enough. We've kicked off now. Second half. Second half. Let's see if the second half goes the same way as the first. All over the top. I want to see Kudus hopefully second half. That might keep me here for the West Ham game if he comes on and starts balling out. Milan, Napoli. Yeah, those 100%. I think Napoli obviously have to be there by default. They're the champions. And Milan, for me, yeah, have to be up there as well. They've got better side than most with what they've put together in this window. So I'd say, yeah, Napoli and Milan, title race. I'm assessed in at Milan soon and I see them, but they've got Thuram and Martinez now as a front two. Still got Bastoni, still got a lot of that team. I feel like they're just a bit short. I think their midfield is aging as well. Obviously, Mkhitaryan, those guys. So I don't know. I feel like they're probably just a little bit short of competing for the title with those Napolis and ACs. Juventus got a lot of things to figure out as well. Chiesa, Allegri needs to get the best out of the attackers, man. They lost Di Maria as well this summer, who was massive for them. Where did Di Maria end up going, guys? Where did Di Maria end up going? Did Inter do some underrated transfer business? Let me take a look at Inter Milan's transfer business. Did they get any midfielders in? Take a look. Can't remember. I know they brought in Thuram on a free was good. Pavard's come in. Sommer's come in. Cool. Interesting. A couple of other deals as well. Yeah, they're good deals. Oh shit, it's 2-0. Oh my days, it's finished. It's finished. It's finished. It's finished. I was just taking a look quickly at the transfers and I looked to my right and they're 2-0 up. Lord heavens. I got spun. I just got absolutely spun. Rafael Leao's made it 2-0. People are fuming. Yo! Oh my days. Let me see this. Pulisic. Down the right-hand side, ball in. Oh, it's disgusting. It's absolutely nasty. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me off the posting in as well. Oh my God. Wonderful technique. Oh, yeah, finished. Done. Game over. Too good. Too good. Shit. That was very nasty from Leao. Oh, I can't wait to see these lot in the Champions League. That was very nasty. Great play down the right, but that That goal was all about the finish. That goal was all about the finish. All about the finish. All about the finish. Damn, he did that all on his own. He worked that whole goal from that moment, from that position. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, TL will be waxing lyricals on that one. Oh dear. That was disgusting. Game over. Game over. Yeah, Liao Worldy. Worldy. Worldy, man. Left side. Very, very nasty goal. Shit. I would have liked that at my club. I would have liked that at my club. Everybody's fuming now, innit? Everybody's fuming that we didn't get him. I would have liked that at my club. I can't lie. I will not sit here and lie to you. I would have liked that at my club. I would have liked that at my club. That's wild. Bro, do you know what? Yeah, you got to ignore it because, listen, everybody knows that he's under pressure. That position is one of the most sought after in world football. You got KK at Napoli, you got Liao at AC. Like, there are players out there that people will want if you don't perform. So a lot of regret will come quickly if this guy doesn't turn out to be worth the hype and worth putting all the P's in because he was expensive. So Loftus-Cheek almost made it 3-0. Really good strike. So, yeah. I ain't going to say too much in it. Just Mudryk, just develop Mudryk, and hopefully he turns into the star that the Shakhtar CEO was always saying he would be, because if he doesn't, it's a long day. Corner for AC Milan. 51 minutes gone. Could get a third goal here. Ball in, headed away. Yeah. Left side. Tomori now. Right side. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, loose touch. Loose touch. Here's right side now, Roma. Gonna deliver. It's a good ball, headed away. Giroud comes and wins it. They just win these duels, man. Monsters. Ball into the box. Court claim, done. Sorted. AC Milan are in a title race. AC Milan are in a title race, bro. I like this team. You know what we need to remember, though? AC Milan are a very big historical club. They won a whole heap of Champions Leagues, whole heap of Serie A's. They're the cap, you know, they're the, brother, it's the San Siro. It's one of the most prestigious, historical, greatest stadiums in world football. And Milan is a wonderful place to live and eat food. Bruv, there's no... People got to get this mindset where they feel like they could just go to AC Milan and take players. It don't work like that. AC Milan are a massive club. If they get back to the level that they want to be at from where they once were, you ain't taking players out of AC Milan. Don't think that this is some sort of shopping spree. This ain't a club where you can just go, oh, I'll have a little bit, I'll have a little bit of that. This is AC Milan you're talking about. This is Kaká. This is Ronaldinho. This is Inzaghi. This is Gattuso. This is Pirlo. This is Maldini. This is Nesta. This is Dida. Have some respect for AC Milan, please. Because if you want AC Milan players, you're going to have to pay serious money. As long as they generate serious revenue and Serie A kind of steps up their commercial side and whatnot, and they start to get themselves back on where they should be as a top. I'm talking like they could be top 2 league, no problem. They easily, with the entertainment level that they produce now, with the competitiveness, they should be ahead of La Liga, ahead of Ligue 1 and Bundesliga, and they should be right below Premier League, right there. If they get themselves commercially on a level where they don't need money no more from others, the top teams, we're finished. You're not getting players out of that team. Thiago Silva, Zidane, Juventus. Listen, football wasn't always feeding Prem. I'm telling you, Serie A is a proper big clubs in that league. If they get their money straight, which will take a while because they're way behind Premier League on money, but if they can get themselves, even their top clubs, if their top clubs can get themselves sorted, you ain't getting players out of their clubs like that. So there ain't really no reason for their top players to be leaving. Like if you're Leao, yeah, you might want to come Prem, but there's also a lot of legacies to emulate and to kind of try and equal at AC Milan. They've had massive players. So yeah, sometimes we get caught up in this kind of Premier League bubble where we think everybody wants to leave their clubs and come Prem. But if AC Milan are, consistently up there in the semi-finals for Champions League and they keep performing how they're performing and they start bagging leagues, then it's going to be difficult. And I think he just signed a new contract. So it's really difficult to get him out. He just signed a new deal. Not long ago. So ball in, headed away. And if they keep adding to their teams and making them better, long day, man. Long day. This ain't no small club we're talking about. Massive club, man. Roma in possession. See if they can even create some chances for something. 175 million release clause. Yeah, it's long. It's long. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So, yeah, I don't think Leao's going anywhere anytime soon. And I ain't really got a problem with that. Like I said, I'm happy for AC Milan to be on the rise. As long as no other Premier League team get him, I'm cool. 5-year deal for Moani. And Sosa's going to Ajax as well, left back. Another player's just joined Nottingham Forest. So yeah, 56 minutes. Stadium's on fire. Yeah, man. And that's what I'm saying. The atmospheres in Italy are crazy as well, man. Yeah. Atmospheres are mad. They've got some big historical stadiums there. Olympico. Oh, go on. Go on, Leao. Go on. Right side, play it. Nice. Pulisic. Loads of space. What are you going to do? Ball in. Oh, Giroud. AC Milan could really slap up Roma if they wanted to, They're just chilling. I think they're in second gear. I'm not going to lie to you. You look at the pace of Leao. You look at the pace and the trickery of Leao. You look at the pace of Theo Hernandez, Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic. Like, I truly believe these lot are they're in the second gear. They're chilling. Roma are offering nothing to them. Nothing in this game. They're too good for Roma. And they're in Roma's backyard as well, bossing them like this. It's nasty. They're not even playing at their best, I'm telling you. I can see they're just in second gear, just chilling. They're winning all their duels. They're so comfortable going up 1v1 with everyone, going up for the headers, tackles, everything. They're walking it, coasting through this game. Absolutely coasting on this game. If you could, would you take Leao over Mudryk? Of course I would. I'm not stupid. I don't know Mudryk. I told you, I don't know Mudryk. I don't know this man. When we signed him, everybody was kicking off at me, and I was like, "What are we doing?" My stream is there. You guys will remember. I don't know what day it was in January. We signed Mudryk, and I said, "What are we doing?" There was no link to this guy. We just randomly decided to hijack Arsenal. I was fuming. People had to calm me down. I wasn't gassed. People had to calm me down because I was like, "What are we doing spending all this money on this player?" And then they were like, "Oh, but it's only 62 million." I was like, "Okay, cool. But it's add-ons to 88. Bruv, I'm the one that needed consoling. So, brother, it's not a question. I'll take Leao tomorrow. What are you talking about? I don't know. I told you I didn't watch Ukrainian League. I don't I don't be vouching for players I don't know. I didn't know Mudryk too well. I've just seen a couple of Champions League appearances. I didn't watch one Shakhtar game in the Ukrainian league. So I'm just trusting the scouts. You ain't seen no Mudryk gas from me, bro. I'm just hoping and praying that he's good because I don't know what's going on. Yeah, man, I'm just hoping. That's all I'm doing. I'm just hoping. I can just hope. That's all I can do. All in, saved. Yeah, bro. Listen, I don't be getting gas just over any sign anymore. That's just, them days are over, bro. I need to know who it is. It just came out of nowhere. There was no build up. All I saw was him twerking for Arsenal on Instagram. I said he's going to go there. Like, there was no build up, no warning, nothing. We just come and take him. I was like, what's going on? Why is it so much money? So no, listen, we hope. We can only hope. Absolutely has to work out. Has to work out. I think he'll start from the bench tomorrow. I don't think he'll start. He's only just come back from the knock. Maybe he will. I don't know. Let's see. I need him to smash it. Roma taking this free kick quickly. Tomori's gonna get himself sent off, isn't he? Oh my days, this guy, bruv. Tomori. How many games do I see Tomori getting himself sent off, man? God damn. Jesus. Brother, just stand up. Don't make a tackle. Just stand. Just shield. He's fuming again. His head's hot. Look at him. Tomori's head is hot again, bro. His head is hot again. Oh my days, Tomori, bro. Bro, he's fuming. Look, he's cussing. I couldn't be dealing with this shit at Chelsea. I can't lie. All these sending offs that I'm seeing, every time I watch him, he's getting sent off. I couldn't be dealing with this shit at Chelsea. I can't lie. All this head hot, all this hot head shit. I couldn't be dealing with it, bro. I can't be dealing with this. Just don't need to make the tackle. You know you're on the yellow. Don't do it. Don't make the tackle, bro. No, you clipped him. Bro, no. You have to get booked. I'm not hearing it. I'm sorry. You have to hold that, bro. You know you're on a yellow card. You didn't get the ball. You're late. Bro, you're going to get booked. Of course. Oh, my days, bro. It's just so unnecessary, man. Not necessary. Oh, yeah, Lord Jesus. Anyway, ball came in. Don't think the goal's been given, has it? No. West Ham game. So now Milan are down to 10 men. You love him, but that's a yellow. I can't lie. I love him, but that's a yellow. And he does that. I see him do that too much. Whenever I'm watching him anyway, that stuff be happening too often when I'm watching him, that stuff be happening. So here's what it is. I'm going to have to firm that. I can't lie. Makes the game more interesting, I guess. Free kick for Roma. If they smash this in, we got a game. It's a good position. Shot blocked from the wall. Yeah, he's way too rash. He's moving mad. Head is hot as well, man. His head is always hot. Every time I see him, he's always angry. He's always kicking off at someone. God damn. Oh dear. Every time I watch him. Bro, same. Every time I watch him, red card. Every time. I'm probably exaggerating, but it's happening often. God damn. It's happening often. I'm telling you. This guy's hot-headed. He's not a happy man. He's fuming. His head is hot so often. Just stand up and don't make a challenge. 2-0 up. No need. Yeah, he's not familiar with composure. 63 minutes gone. Left side. Colwell was for me the one where I would have been human if we let him go, but you can't keep them all. You can't keep them all. There he goes. Tomori goes, we keep Colwell. That's fair game. That's fair game. You got to keep one of them, though. Steps across. $64 minutes. So they're gonna make us. They're gonna make a change. They're gonna make a change. Luton is still 1-0 down against West Ham. We are seeing that second half unfold. Bowen. Oh, there's a gap. Oh, there's a gap. It could be 2-0 if they pick it right. Cleared away. Luton again, fighting, scrapping to keep this ball out of the net. Loftus-Cheek is coming off. Shit. You see? You see now what you done? Now you done sacrifice my other Cobham, but nah. Fuck's sake, man. Now you done sacrifice my other Cobham brother for your foolishness. For your foolishness, I've paid the price. Now I have 2 Cobham brothers out because of one. My fucking days. I'm fucking finished. I was so looking forward to more Loftus-Cheek action, and he's just out. Off the pitch, gone. Is Lukaku on this pitch now? Oh dear. Not yet. Oh my days. Ball in the box. They need to bring Lukaku on, man. Pains me to say it, but makes sense. Iceman hyping him. He's not on yet, no? He's not on. Loftus-Cheek off. Good game. Very good game from him. Again, brilliant performance. Brilliant performance. Ran the midfield today, Loftus-Cheek. Ran the midfield. Yeah, it's a shame. When there's no Loftus-Cheek, there's less of a party. But to be fair, we got Leao, Theo Hernandez, Pulisic out there, Giroud. Lukaku's probably going to come on in a minute. There's loads going on. Pulisic, go on, Pulisic. Play it right, play it. Nice, Leao. Come across and support. Leao playing it back to Pulisic. Give it back to Leao. Wonderful, good play. Well done. So they will double up then. Whenever the ball goes to one side, they just go and help each other and double up. It's good. It's good to see. It helps because you need to do that because Giroud's not running wide. So you need to have your wingers able to come across and support for link up because Giroud's not going into no wide areas. Iceman tax. Outnumbered. Dortmund drawing at the moment. Well done. Felix finally gets the move that he probably should have made in the first place. If it was ever an option. 67 minutes gone. Roma in possession. When's Lukaku coming on? I'm waiting. Bring him on. I dare them. Bring him on, man. Luton. Oh my days, bro. Luton are actually finished. Look at that opportunity. Look. Look at that chance. Oh dear. Yeah. Long day for Luton. What a chance. What a chance. $67 minutes gone. $68 minutes. Let's go. Switch and play. They're going to cut in. Ball into the box. Caught by the keeper. And saved. It's a madness. It is a madness. Roma coming forward, cutting inside, shot, good save again. Good save again. This goalkeeper, he's tough to pass. He's a top keeper, man. He's a top goalkeeper. Lukaku coming on, yeah? Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. We meet again. We meet again. Spinazzola and Lukaku are coming on for Roma. Where's Iceman when you need him? Where is Iceman? Better do something. You better come and do something. 20 minutes left. Man advantage. Better come and do something. Giroud's coming off now. He scored his goal. Debut. Number 9-0. The game has just begun. Who will win? Who will lose? We will be there. West Ham, Luton. It's all a madness over there, I can't lie. We will be there, guys. Look who's back. Left side, Leao. Cook him. Cook him. There he is. Left for dead. Look at him. Leao down the left-hand side. Is he going to make it 3-0? Cutting in. Back on his left. Oh. Yo, Leao, man. Leao. Leao's mad. He's a mad man. Left side now. Spinazzola. Fresh legs. Oh, Lukaku opportunity shot over the bar. Over the bar. It's a still. It's one of the stills. One of the great stills of recent windows. 50 million from him, from Lille, I think it was. Unbelievable. Unbelievable business from AC Milan. Brilliant scouting. Unbelievable scouting. I wish it was us. I wish we had. If we had our recruitment team in earlier, I feel like we would have got him. Because they knew that French market. They were looking at that French market heavily. Lawrence Stewart and whatnot. I think if we had our current recruitment team in early and we needed a keeper, I think they would have got him. And they would have known. They would have seen that one. But we weren't ready. We were not ready. But you know what? Bruv, Petrovic is here, and I'm excited to see how good he is because there's been a lot of talk about what he could potentially be. So let's see, man. Let's see. I don't want to talk about new striker, new goalkeeper until I see what these men are on. The Jacksons, the Petrovic's this season. If he can dislodge Sanchez and he comes in and he's absolute monster, I don't need a goalkeeper. If I've got my Courtois without the Real Madrid dream, and he comes and he starts moving mad and he starts making mad saves and bro, not gonna write off anyone. Seen a lot of surprises with the recruitment. If they found a gem, who am I to rule them out? That could be our guy right there. So it's always best to just leave these big transfer dreams to the back end of your mind now because we've signed goalkeeper, we've signed Jackson, we signed all these players. Let's see what they do. They might shock you. They might shock you. And I hope they do because then we don't need to spend any crazy money. We'll see what happens. Lukaku on the ground. Cleared away. It's very stop and start now. AC Milan just running the clock down, managing the time. Luton nil, West Ham 1. I thought West Ham would have, got that second goal by now. Luton are punting it forward at every opportunity. It's very much can't even keep the ball on the ground, it seems. Oh my god, look at the ball control from the midfielder for Luton. The man has tripped over the ball. West Ham needs to be better, man. This is poor. Zuma there just giving it away. They should be better than this, man. Got way too much quality for this team. They're on some foolishness right now. They've worked it well. Cleared. Is he signing another player first? Surely not. They must be done now. $57 minutes gone. Palmer won't start. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's like Nottingham Forest team woke up today. Bruh, they saw deadline day and they said, shit, we better get some business done. I said, damn, we forgot to do transfers. Liao's coming off. Chukwueze's coming on. Pulisic's coming off. Let's see how he does. Football manager wonder kid. Nottingham Forest is proper Chelsea on steroids. Bruh, man, they're signing so many players. And they look like they're having their own little mini scouting session as well. There's some young players that they've signed. They obviously wanted Santos on loan. Danilo, they got that 21-year-old Brazilian DM. I think it was it last summer. They now got the centre back as well, I think. And yeah, man, they're on something. They're trying to get something done. I don't know let's see if it works, but they look like they're trying to do something crazy over there. Keep an eye on them. They might actually be cooking up something serious. Can't lie. That might be maybe that will be the next team in the top 10. Good move for Hudson-Odoi then. Very ambitious club he's gone to, so good opportunity to revive his career. Very good on the ball, the new centre back, yeah. We've got too many good teams in this league as it is. We don't need any more good teams, man. Someone needs to tell them to stop. We have enough good teams. We don't need any more. We don't need any more. We do not need any more good teams. 12 minutes left. Roma coming down the left. Even with the man advantage, they're not doing enough. Ball's going to come into the box. Saved by the keeper. Good catch. Nothing for Lukaku there. Surely they are using these players as a parachute payments in case they drop. They have to sell. They're not going to drop. That's for sure. They ain't getting relegated, man. They've signed too many good players again. They're not going to get relegated. They're not getting relegated. Liao was fantastic. One of the best players on the pitch. Ripping the crap out of that defense. Scored an incredible goal as well to make it 2-0. So, yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, Bella Kotchap is going to PSV on loan. crazy. So it was Bayern Munich that were interested. People were talking about Tottenham as well earlier in the day, and he's ended up going to PSV, who are also in the Champions League this season. So he's not staying at Southampton. There you are. Done. Here we go. Surely they're going to use these players. Yeah, so we read that one out already. So, yeah, they're not going down. They're not going down. They ain't going down. West Ham just in possession at the moment against Luton. Incredible, mad start to the season for West Ham if they can see this game out. That'll be 10 points from a possible 12. Put them back on top of the Premier League table tonight, going into the international break. Considering so much of their business was done very, very late. It's a mad start to the season for West Ham. 10 minutes to go in this Roma Milan game. Pace of the game's kind of gone since Loftus-Cheek came out. Leao's come out now. Pulisic's come out, so it's kind of a bit dry now. This game, just seeing Giroud's out. There's actually not many. I don't think there's any Chelsea players apart from Lukaku left. There's no Pulisic, no Ruben Loftus-Cheek, no Giroud. Tomori got sent off, and now we just got Lukaku. So all the Chelsea brothers are gone. No pace of the game. No Cobham, no party, man. Pace of the game's gone. Ball into the box, headed away again. Pace of the game's gone. Yeah. Just going to peter out. Let's see if West Ham do anything. Has Kudus come on yet? Where's Kudus, man? Oh, could be 2-0. Oh! It should have been 2. I think it might be offside, though. So, Bowen offside regardless. But, yeah, offside. 20 minutes to go, man. Let's get Kudus on this pitch. He's offside. Yeah, he's gone too early. Let's get Kudus on, man. I want to see Kudus. I'll be awake. I'll be alive if Kudus comes on. I'll be very much alive if Kudus comes on. I'm here for this. Let's get this done. So Palmer won't be starting tomorrow. I have no doubts about that. Just remember that. The team, I'm going to talk about it in the preview more, but the team will most likely be this, right? It will be Sanchez in goal. It will be Gusto at right back. It will be Decisive for the height against that Nottingham Forest team. 100% he'll be playing, I think. Cole will start if he's back from injury, which he should be. Silva will probably start, so you might get a back 5 again with Chilwell and Gusto at the wing-back positions. You're going to get Caicedo, Enzo, and Gallagher in midfield, and then you're going to get Sterling and Jackson in the front line. So you're probably going to get Chilwell at left wing again. I don't think Matson's going to start, considering everything that was going on today. I don't think Madueke is going to start because he was playing right wing against Wimbledon. He played very well, but Sterling will play there. And you're not going to see Palmer start, and you're not going to see... That's it. There's nothing else to it. So that's the team. That's the team. That is the team. Consistency. But it won't be... I don't think Madueke will start. Because I don't think he'll move Sterling to the left to accommodate for Madueke coming on the right. So, same team. Madueke on the bench. Mudryk on the bench. Palmer on the bench. Maybe Washington, but I doubt it because he hasn't really played in a month. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. Maybe Washington on the bench, to be fair, because you need a striker on the bench. Matson on the bench. All them guys on the bench. Lavia will be back after the international break. Badia Shield, Burial will back after the international break. That's my prediction. I'm gonna warn you. That's the prediction. That's the team. The only thing that could maybe change that team is if Colwell wasn't ready to start, then he might go with a back 4, and then he might sneak a winger in there with like Madueke, maybe, but I doubt it. Maybe Madueke or Matson, but I doubt it. I don't think Colwell has any problem. Yeah, Washington on the bench. We haven't seen Washington in training. Yeah, if he's not been training, then that could be a little bit of an issue. Maybe he won't be there then. It was hard to really get much team news today because it was everybody talking about transfers. So all I heard was Mudryk is fit and that's it. 83 minutes gone. They're going to play it. Yeah, the quality's gone from this Milan team now with these subs, man. All these guys that have come on ain't got the same level of quality that the starters had. Game's running down. If Kudus comes on, we've got a more entertaining game really here. Luton. If Kudus ain't coming on, I'm leaving. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's as simple as that. When this game ends, if Kudus ain't on this pitch, I'm gone. I'm leaving. I ain't sticking out. If Kudus ain't coming on, bring Kudus. Everybody knows what we came here for. Let's not be silly now. We all know what we came here for. We all came for that Kudus ball, man. Don't be playing with me. Fucking Moyes. Here's Bowen. Bowen on the right hand side. He's a bit isolated. He's doing very well. Still gets the ball in. That's brilliant from Bowen. Brilliant. And they get the ball back. Alvarez. Yeah, they don't have the quality, bro. They do not have the quality. Luton. They do not have the quality. I really fear for this team. What is the record worst points total? What did Derby County set? Let me know in the comments. What was Derby County's points tally in the worst ever Premier League season for a team? I know they only won one game that season. It was at home to Newcastle at the Pride Park. So let me know what that points tally was because we need to keep this in mind. 11 points. Yeah. A lot of people saying 11. Oh dear. That's a whole 3 wins. It's a whole last 3 wins. Bowen. They've had tough games. I'll judge them after the Wolves-Everton game, whether or not they're going to be in some points tally problems. But all the games they've played so far, I expected them to lose all of them. They played Brighton, they lost. They played us, they lost. They played West Ham, they lost. I didn't expect them to win any of these games. They're playing against top half of the Premier League. So it's too early to go too harsh on them. When they play Sheffield United, we will be there. We won't be there, but you get what I'm saying. I ain't watching that game. When they play Everton, when they play Wolves, these are the 3 teams where they need to pick up some points, big points. They got to pick up them points against those teams. If they lose to them teams, if I see them back-to-back games, Everton and Wolves, they lose both of them, then forget it. Pack it up. But right now, first 3 games were very difficult. Very difficult. Bro, get Kudus on, man. What's going on? God damn. I'm starving out here in these streets, man. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Fix us, man. Fix us a plate, Moyes. God damn. Man's got Cornet on the bench. Kudus on the bench. Fix us up a plate, man. We are hungry. We are starving. Give us a damn... God. Danny Ings is coming on. This guy's a mercenary. Oh, dear. Yeah, deadline day wasn't it this year. But I'm fine with that. I don't need the drama. I've had enough. This window, I've had more than enough. More than enough drama. I don't need no more drama. I'm good. I don't need to be tracking no planes, nothing. I'm tired. My deadline day last January was wild as well, the Enzo Fernandez. So I'm good. I'm good. Can you imagine if that Caicedo Lavia deal with Liverpool is going on now, today? Woo! Oi. If those shenanigans were going on now, oh my, I think people would actually they'd be having heart attacks. If that Lavia Caicedo double swoop back and forth was going on now, it would be the best deadline day ever. It would be mad. It would be wild. Absolute carnage in the streets. Phone calls on deadline day. Can you imagine? Back and forth. Bids going in. Nah, it'd be crazy. I wouldn't be able to hold my composure. Yeah, we've had our deadline day, man. We did our thing. We had Brighton set us a deadline day weeks ago with the whole Caicedo deal. So we done. We done. We are done. Corner for Roma, ball in. Jesus. He's lot fucked. God damn. God, you got a man advantage. You can't even fashion out some clear-cut opportunities, man. Come on. A whole ass man advantage. This Roma team are very, very poor today. They need Dybala back in this team, man. That's the needle mover is Dybala, because this team is very dire. Very, very dire. Very, very plain without Dybala. El Shaarawy isn't what he was, so he ain't giving it. Ball in. Oh my days. Look at the delivery. They're back healing it out of the box. The disrespect from these AC Milan defenders. Look at the way they just... Oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered. Look at the way he just skipped past my man. And then the ball was poor, but... Yeah. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. See if there's any more news. Ooh. Gravenberch's official statement coming for Liverpool soon. 6 minutes of added on time. 6 minutes. David Moyes has got 6 minutes to bring on Kudus. We're out of here. You got 6 minutes to bring Kudus on. Or we're fighting. Come on. Please. It's been a pretty peak game. Second half. It's been very, very back and forth. Fouls, stop and starts. It's been... The quality's been lacking. Even West Ham, they could have upped the quality, man, but looks like they just get their 1-0 and go. Nice. Oh, he's under hit the ball. My days. God damn. Go on. Oh, this game is so frustrating, man. This Luton West Ham game is a championship game. It's so frustrating to watch. No fluidity in anything. Everything's just stop and start. Nothing's coming off. Jarring. Very jarring. I will be doing Liverpool versus Aston Villa. I will be doing Arsenal versus Manchester United. I will be doing the super sacrificial Sunday. We will be there. And to be honest, Lyon versus PSG is on Sunday at 7:45. Maybe we're considering. We're in talks with the League On. We're in talks. 2-1. Napoli. Roma have scored. It's probably too little, too late, but they have scored. They have scored. They have broken the resistance of Big Mike. They have scored. I thought the goal was in the Luton game, the way you guys were screaming. Came down the left-hand side. Is this Spinazzola? Spinazzola cutting in. Shot deflected. Yeah, it's not really the keeper's fault. Massive deflection on that shot. Look at this. Yeah. But it is where it is. Spinazzola showing a bit of quality. But it's not going to be more than anything than a consolation. I don't think they're going to make that comeback. They do. If Lukaku dares score in that last minute against Chelsea B, I won't be happy. You know what I'm saying? Against my second team right now, I won't be happy. Shot coming in. Oh, Luton have skied a big chance. Massive chance for Luton to equalize. They've skied it. Absolutely skied it. What an opportunity. Falls to him in the box. Number 9, I think, as well. I think it's Morris. Morris with the shot, is it? Yeah. I think it's got a block. Anyway, Theo Hernandez. Yeah, it was deflected. Yeah, it was. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Big watch-alongs coming up this weekend. A lot of games. A lot of games indeed. Lots of videos coming next week. Shots, side netting. Deflected. I think it's out for a corner, is it? They got 4 minutes left, Roma. 4 minutes left. It's a corner for West Ham. Corner for Roma. Corner for West Ham. Ward-Prowse is on the scene. Ball comes in, headed away. Roma trying to get out of his feet. Ball in again. Big Mike. Wide. Wide for Roma. Running out of time. Ward-Prowse now. Corner's going to come in. Swinging. Header. 2-0. Yeah. Kurt Zuma. Done. Finished. Game over. Yeah. And he's giving it to the crowd, I think. Or I don't know. But it's just 2-0 and that's it. Finished. Done. Done and dusted. Set piece. Ward-Prowse again. I don't know how many assists this guy's going to clock up. We said it. Ward-Prowse and Zuma or Souček or any of these man on the end of these balls, and it's long. Look at that. Simple. Put it on his forehead. He's unmarked. What are Luton doing? You don't even have anyone marking Zuma. Look, he's a free man. Oh my days, you man are finished. He's a free man when he goes up for that header. He's already going to win the header as it is. And he's a free man when he goes up for the header. They're finished. They're finished, bro. How are you not marking Zuma on a set piece? What are you really doing? It's one of the main threats. I'm so confused. Oh, we might have to watch the end of this game because people are telling me there's a penalty. It's all kicking off. They've gone long or they've gone short. Yeah, these Ward-Prowse corners, you know, you have to be careful. It's actually peak. Beck, indeed. Oh, here they come. Left-hand side. Oh. What's he got? Oh, he's gone round. He's gone round him. Oh, he's inside. And here comes the challenge. Oh, he's got the ball, Alvarez. He's got the ball. How's that a penalty? He got the ball. Alvarez literally got the ball. That's not a penalty. It's a corner, man. This referee must be mad. Yeah, look at that. That is as clean as it gets as a tackle. I knew Alvarez wasn't on no foolishness. That is as clean as it gets as a tackle. Man got the whole ball, nothing but the ball. Clean tackle. No penalty there. Referee got way too happy. Keep it stepping. Ain't no drama around here. Luton ain't getting nothing out of this, man. Finished. If that's a penalty, the game's finished. Game's gone. I don't want to be a part of the game no more. I'm done. If that's a penalty, I'm not here. I'm not here. That can never be a penalty. Here's Luton coming forward. Oh, here they are. Keeper's going to clear. Launch. Roma. 1 minute to go. Oh, it's finished. Yeah, blow the whistle, man. Finished. My team, AC Milan there in Italy. Gone clear. Forza Milan. Yes, give us the 3 points. We're going for the title. Let's go. Yes. That's my team there from Italy. That's my Italian team. Yeah. Forza Milan. Light. Work. Yeah, Iceman, you can hold that. All your striker did is come on and miss the target with his shot. Yeah. So you can hold that. Yeah. 100%. Your striker didn't make no impact when he come on. He had 20 minutes against 10 men. Didn't do nothing. All he did was miss the target. So good luck. Good luck for the season, Iceman. Roma, good luck for the season, brother. Yep. We're in a title race. I don't know what you're on. I don't know what you're thinking about. Good luck. We got a group of death to look forward to in Group F. Look forward. But good luck. Good luck, Roma. Best of luck with your endeavours. Yeah, we wish you all the best. Keep scrapping for them Champions League points, man. Keep scrapping. You'll get there one day. Yeah. Remember, we're trying to sell Lukaku. Roma ain't putting up no peas for Lukaku next summer. I will not be fooled. These Italian clubs are just taking their turn on loaning out Lukaku. I've already come to that conclusion. Loan him again next year. I don't give a damn. His release clause is there. Ain't nobody paying it. It's too high. That shit needed to be lower. 37.5 million. Ain't nobody paying that. I don't care anymore. Keep loaning his ass. I don't care. Each Italian team take your turn on Lukaku, bruv. Lazio will be next. Then it will be Torino. We're just going to keep going down the league. Sassuolo, bruv. Everybody. Queue up. Queue up for this loan. It's not a problem. Let's just keep doing it. Keep collecting these loan fees as well. Little 7 million there. Little 5 million there. Come, man. Yeah, man. Just keep collecting them 5 millions. Keep collecting them little 3-4 millions. It will all add up to the eventual fee that we're looking for anyway. Keep loaning them out. What did Inter Milan pay us before? They paid us 7. What did Roma pay us this time? Was it like 5? Yeah, man. We're halfway there. Halfway there. 2 more loans and we got our 30 mil. We're nearly there, man. We're nearly there. We will be there. Everybody's going to get some. Everybody's going to get some Lukaku, bruv. Oh my God. Iceman's wild. It's a couple minutes to go. I'm going to see how much added time's on and then I'll make a decision. If I see 10 minutes, I'm gone. I can't lie to you. I'm not sticking around for this absolute shambles of a football match. Kudus is not even on. Kudus is not on. It's a shame. It's a shame. But yeah, AC Milan, despite being down to 10 men, they've done their job tonight. They got their win. We're just waiting on this game to finish. Kudus is coming on. Really? He's bringing him on now? It's a bit late. How much time? 5 minutes. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, there he is. There he is. Kudus. Kudus. 5 minutes of Kudus. Debutant. Paqueta is coming off. It's game over anyway. It's true. Ain't nothing going to happen. Unless he comes on and, I don't know. I just want to see if he's going to come on, try and do a madness. If he gets the ball and he just passes it sideways and then on this keeping possession thing, I'm leaving. But if he gets the ball and he starts driving at defenders and he wants to get a little goal on his debut, we'll be there. We'll be there. Let's see. I want to see what their approach is last few minutes. They're going to try and get the third, or they're going to start faffing around? Or is it just going to be lump it, slump it? What are we going to do? There's only 4 minutes left. Zuma clears. Oh, there's a goal. This is why you don't go anywhere. This is why you don't go anywhere. See? This is why you don't go anywhere. Look what's happened. There's another goal. Deary me. Ball come in. What's happened? Headed. This is such a Luton goal. This is such a Luton Town goal. Oh my days. This is such an EFL goal. This is such an EFL Football League goal. Oh, these guys are running it back. Look at this. Look at this goal and tell me this is not the Football League. Look at this goal and tell me this is not the Football League. Oh my goodness. We are in the Football League. At this stadium, that type of goal, this is a mad. Oh my days. Oh my days, man. That was such an EFL League goal, man. That was such a Football League goal. Anyway. Oh. Much like Roma, it's too little too late. I can't lie to you. It's too little too late. I think they scored against Brighton, didn't they? It's not their first goal. It's too little too late, man. But at least it's a respectable score. Still blowing for offside, even though he didn't touch the ball, man. Come on. Come on. Almost 2-2. Imagine if I'm here for an equalizer for Luton. This place would go off in this stadium. Long ball. This is what they got to do all season. Just go and just throw the ball long and just win the duels. There's a couple of minutes to go. There's a couple of minutes to go. Lawless will not be very happy on the first return for London Club's Carnage if he drops points here. I don't think they'll concede. Ball comes in. Hello. Oh, nah. They don't have the quality. They don't have the capacity. They don't have the qualities. They don't have the facilities, the mentalities. They don't have. They don't have. They don't have. Look at them, man. Jesus. This is like Total Wipeout I'm watching. Literally, it's like watching Total Wipeout. Yeah, you guys ever watched Total Wipeout before? It's a show that used to be on. Total Wipeout. That's what this game is. Luton just trying to bombard their way through players. Bamboozle everybody. It's crazy. Battering rams everywhere. People are saying handball and penalty. Don't play with me, please. Please do not play with me today. Penalty for who? Penalty for who? And penalty for what? And penalty for why? There's no way. Ball in. Oh, Ings. VAR, ignore that. Oh. Talking about for. Oh, Ward-Prowse. Yo, James. Yo, JWP. Where do you think you're going, bro? Where do you think you're going? JWP. That hit his hand. And Luton need everything. Anything. Oh, my days. Yeah, they're not going to get that. They're not even checking it. That's peak. JWP. Almost gave away a penalty. They're not even going to check it now. Mad. Not easy, man. Life at the bottom ain't easy. They're not going to get the decisions. Nobody even appealed it because I don't think even anybody clocked it. Ball coming in. Back post. You got to make that work, bro. Oh, blocked. You got to get that back. Oh, my days. Yeah, finished. People are saying robbed. People are saying corruption. I can't lie. That's none of my business. Make sure you smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe. We will be back. There's a preview dropping later. Life in the dunya is not easy if you're like Luton, bro. Could have got a penalty there. Could have got a point. Anyway, in a bit, people. Peace.